Greetings, citizens! Once again, I find myself in an undeveloped wilderness. A wilderness, I might add, that's crawling with hostile mobs and exactly 0 adoring citizens of my legion. My mission is to bring order, efficiency, and the undeniable glory of Rome to this primitive landscape. To transform a world of uncivilized creepers and zombies into a bastion of, well, civilization. We'll build, we'll conquer, and we may nearly explode trying to fend off a curious creeper. Prepare yourselves for 100 days building a civilization. The adventure begins, and it looks like it begins in a bamboo jungle. Well, we should grab some of the basics before heading out. Timber. Well, that's nice. Oh, look who it is. Hello, friend. Oh, hello, not friend. Look out, panda. Enemies. If you want to jump in and help, I wouldn't say no. There we go. I wasn't afraid. Alright, see you later, Lunchbox's cousin. I would like to find a large, flat area, because what we're building today will require that. Let's grab ourselves some tools. There we go. And looking at the map, it does seem like there's a flat area over here, potentially. First, I see some coal over here. Thank you. Yeah, this is not quite what I was looking for. Neither was that, but I'm gonna see what it is. Surely nothing dangerous. Ooh, something else up there. Let's see if there's anything that can help us get a start. No. Not at all. Let's head to what looks like an abandoned village. Maybe the previous occupants will have left something behind. Ooh, nether portal too. Any goodies for me? Ooh, wow. Okay, I will take all that stuff happily. Looking fancy on day 1. And day 1 is getting into the evening, so hopefully there's a bed up here that we can use. Ooh, I just realized it doesn't look friendly up there. Not at all. Wow, look at all of them. We're gonna have to be quick. I'm just looking for a bed. I don't want any trouble. Ooh, I'll take some of this too. No. I said no trouble. Is there anything left over in these houses? Yes. Okay, that's what we wanted. And we're getting overrun. There's a baby goober. Okay, already not great. Yeah, we're swiftly being surrounded and night is approaching, so not the most hospitable of starts. Okay, wow. Mending iron chestplate. I was not expecting that. And I will put that on, thank you. Alright, I don't really want to be here at nighttime, so let's move on. And we're being followed. I just want to go to sleep. No. Sleep as in not you being here. Quickly! How is this not night? It said it's not night. Is that safety? I don't know why it won't let me sleep. I seek safe haven. Oh, that is not safe haven. That's a lot of creepers. What is going on here? No! Why can't I sleep? There we go. Ooh. Well, I hate all that. And what is going on here? It's just a bunch of creepers. It looks like a safe, nice place, and it's not. This, however, is a nice looking area, except for the creepers. It's a large pasture, kinda mainly flat. We're near the water, and if we look at our map, that's a nice looking spot right there. I don't trust being so close to that creeper house, though. We might want to move on and find something else. In fact, we could take a boat and go along the coastline. We just might run into ice here. Let's go into free cam real quick, because this would be great. Look at that. That's a really nice looking area. It's just, it's near creeper house that I don't like, and another abandoned village, so not quite meeting the safety standards that I would look for. Alright, let's move on. While we head out and look for a safe area to get started, I can tell you that today we're going to be learning mine colonies and avoiding trident boys that are hiding inside that ship over there. Minecolonies recently has been the most requested mod pack for me to play, and it does look like a lot of fun, but it'll take a lot of learning. So if you're not familiar with it, don't worry, neither am I, but we'll figure it out together. Okay, we're getting attacked by sharks. I can't even try to find a safe spot without a shark following me behind there. Okay, it's really fast. Is that safety? No! Every structure I encounter is already overrun somehow. Look at that. Wow. Okay. Yep, not stopping there. I'll be honest with you, citizen, I did not think this would be such a dangerous mod. But we'll manage. We have the might of Rome on our side. Abandoned raft, is that safe? Can I just take a quick peek? Oh, wow. Yep, okay. I shall take it. Thank you. Got ourselves a helmet. Not bad at all. We'll grab the iron we see too. We've already got a pretty much full inventory, so would be nice if we could find a good area to settle down. And actually, we're coming up on a likely area right here. Let's go take a look. Got a forest nearby, a river cutting through these 2 bits of nice looking land, an LA for some reason, just kind of hanging out. Hey, bud. And another house. That doesn't bode well. Is that one of the creeper houses? We have to go look. I'm in free cam right now. If you're not familiar with free cam, really nice because you can kind of just jump out and take a look from a high vantage point. That actually looks like a really good spot right between all those forests. Right on the water. Please don't be a creeper house. No creepers, please? Hello? They're creepers? Oh, that's, yeah. Okay, not creepers, still dangerous. I saw a pillager in there. Not a fan of how it doesn't let you sleep when it's clearly night. You need to break it and put it back down? There we go. I don't know, you just have to be like way into night before it lets you? Very strange. Not a huge fan. I want to see if we can make this safe. So, here's the plan. We smelt 1 piece of iron, or you know, at least 1 piece. We make ourselves a shield, and we see if we can supplant the current occupant. Hey buddy, can I have this house? It's a vindicator. Are you? Oh no, you are. You're angry. Okay, he's down. That took half of our health in 1 hit. That's wonderful. My question is, will more spawn, or are we safe? What do we have in here? We might be safe, because that would be fantastic. No thank you, really. But okay, assuming that was it, we may have found the site for our new colony. Because if we take a look, it's relatively flat. As I said, it's near the water, lots of different types of trees. We could always demolish this house if we want to, but it actually looks kind of nice. We might leave it. Yeah, I think we're going to get a start here. So hopefully this stays safe in here, and that means I can just drop off some stuff in the barrel. And we can start talking about how we're going to begin our very own civilization. Based on my research, the way to start a colony is by putting down a town hall. However, we can't do that yet. We need either a supply ship or a supply camp. Supply camp is just putting together some chests, and a ship is boat chests. I think we're going to do a camp. So we'll make some chests, we put them like that, get ourselves a supply camp, and then we do need to think ahead, because we want to know exactly where everything's going to go so we can plan essentially the civilization layout, so that we don't have to make a lot of changes later on. And I'm thinking big square right here. That would be a great place for it. But for a supply camp, I'm thinking right here down by the river. And then maybe town hall would be somewhere up here. So if we take our supply camp, and actually all of this grass is bugging me, so before we put it down, might feel like a waste, but we're going to get a bucket, go grab some water, bloop, and let's clear this area right here. This will be our site for a supply camp. Now the question is, will this be enough space? Let's try. I actually don't know how this works. If I right click here, oh, okay. Use these supplies to assemble a supply camp. Yes, we knew that. It'll be the foundation for your own colony. It will give me resources and a town hall block and build tool to lay the groundwork of the new colony. Ooh, looming threats of piracy and barbarism. We know all about that in Rome. And we shall make a self-sustaining bastion of prosperity and knowledge. Flat open area large enough for the camp's layout and place it. Okay, select style. Ooh, cliffs, my very own. Jungle treehouse, fortress, Space Wars. Ooh, ancient Athens. That catches my eye right away. It's not Roman, but, you know. Is there a Roman one? No, doesn't look like it. There's something fitting, though, about a Roman general ruling over a Greek settlement, so let's go ancient Athens. Select that. Is it gonna, if I do place supply camp, is it gonna just place it, or? Ah, okay. So it does that. We can rotate like that, move it this way. How does that look? Supply camp down at this side, then we have roads leading out into the civilization this way. That could work. Yeah, I think that's good. Let's place it. Actually, let's sleep the night away in the safety of the home we inherited, shall we say, from its previous occupant. And then in the morning, we begin. Okay, so to place, we just right-click again, and I'm guessing this green check mark is, yeah, there you go. Now that you have supplies, how about searching a nice location to place your town hall to create a colony? And am I allowed into my supply camp? Oh, cool. That's nice. Oh, look at these tents and everything set up. Very nice. What do we have in here? Empty barrel. Very helpful. Thank you. Got some wool. Couple of beds, a barrel that I can't access. Aha, town hall and build tool. Exactly what we need. And finally, ooh, a helpful little thing, architect's cutter. Get some very nice blocks in there, it looks like. We've got a furnace with some coal already there. Some basic tools, I appreciate that, thank you. Oh wow, nice. Lots to eat as well. Let's start with some mutton and a stone cutter. This is great. What an awesome start. And I don't want to waste any of the coal, so let's just throw the mutton into here. Boop, 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 boop. Is there something beneath there? I see gold down there. This one's not on anyway. Let's just break that. Oh, hay bales. Okay. I'm getting distracted, but we gotta have food. There we go. That'll keep us going for a while. Now, we begin. Let's clear some more land and get our town hall established. So what do we think? Probably just a central location, right? I cleared all the weeds up to here, and that seems to be the height that we'd be looking at. I should probably clean up some of this, but for now I kind of just want to get started. We'll do cleanup later. So looking way up here, looks like just below where this tree is. That seems to be a good central location. Yeah, right around where these rocks are. So let's get these cleared. And kind of like our last 100 days where we did the Roman fort, I want it to be nice and orderly. So we have the supply camp there. I'd love to be able to line up with that pretty nicely so that it lines right up with Town Hall. So let's get these two things out. Town Hall, build tool, and it should be easy enough to line up because this does go on a central point. So if we take that all the way out here, sort of a central pathway, and then that will lead to Town Hall. What do we think about that? Good. I'm glad you agree. Get rid of this too. Oh no, look out, cow. Be careful. Oh no! One of those transparent cows, apparently. Okay, build tool. If we right click where we think we're gonna want this, use the arrow button on the right to move the preview around. What preview? Fundamentals, Town Hall. We choose, whoa! Okay, then I press escape so we can get out of here. Move back. That looks a bit strange. Anyway, right click again to get back into this interface. I'm still kind of trying to figure this stuff out. That looks like the entrance to me. Or is that? No, that's the back. Okay, like that. We move it back a bit. Gonna have to sleep in a second, but that is kind of what we're looking at for Town Hall. Might want to move it back a bit more. Yeah, let me play with this a little bit, and we're gonna have to sleep anyway, but then we'll get this started. Ooh, I'm excited! And I can sleep in my supply camp tonight. I don't need that stinky old house anymore. Oh yeah, this is where it's at. Can I close that? So cool. I feel fortified with my ashen cow. Alright, morning. And it's probably hard to see, but just above my minimap at the top right, there is a time on there, and I noticed you can't sleep until it's about 12:05, so 5 seconds past midnight. Okay, creepers. And it has some sort of effect on it. Great. We'll wait for him to go away, and then we'll get started. Common creeper shielding. It has shielding? Why would I want a creeper with shielding? Ugh, if we're gonna lead this civilization, we must have bravado. Bring it. Whoa! Okay. I ran away. Not quick enough, apparently. That was over half my health, and I'm look at all the armor I'm wearing. And I was running away. I was far away from that creeper. Okay. This is a dangerous mod pack. Who decided that would be a good idea? My poor heart can't handle this. We'll be alright, citizen. Like it never happened. Okay, so one more look. Are we happy with Town Hall being here? It's a bit underground there, but I don't think that's an issue. I think we'll be able to build it all the same. Might just want to move it down by 1. Unless we don't mind the step up. What would it look like if we moved it down a bit? Yeah, I think that's good. I hope I'm right that this isn't going to cause issues with it being built kind of underground, but I guess we're about to find out. Right click, check mark, and something happened. Town Hall, Minecolonies. In the year 13 after the Creeper, we formally lay down the foundations of a new settlement henceforth called... It's got a nice ring to it, doesn't it? Legion V's Colony. Even so, I think we should change that. We'll go with Nova Roma, New Rome. And we're going to sign the covenant and found colony, whatever that means. Okay, so we've got build options, town map. This is a lot already. We're going to leave that and just see. Okay, so we've got construction tape around this because it needs to be built, obviously. How do we do that? Build options, build building. Oh, so we're going to need all of this stuff. Maybe we should go collect this. Oh, jeez. Whoa. Hey, Mason M. Chermond, you scared me, friend. You want any guidance setting up the colony? Yes, please. Unique style. I already did that. I picked a style. Yeah, I already picked a style. Locate the builder's hut, then come back. Okay, I'll do that. I'm guessing that's what's going to help us build this. So, where would we want a builder's hut? Probably a central location, I would guess. Maybe just right off the beaten path right here, near the supply camp. Oh, cool. On the map, it shows the area that our colony is going to take up, too. So we got it pretty good. That's a good spot. Okay, builder's hut. Fundamentals, builder's hut. Builder or rural builder? What's the difference? That is rural builder, apparently. And that is builder. Kind of like rural builder better. How does that look? Pretty close to the supply camp, but I do want to start building things close together, then we could branch out later on. So if we did that, we'd have a pathway leading into the door right there. Should be able to get to the town hall quickly, which is what we want, I would assume. Alright, that works for me. Oh, I just noticed it consumed that town hall block too. So we might need something similar here, but first let's just go ahead and do this and check mark. What happened? Hey Mason, before placing it we have to craft a builder's hut. Makes sense. Surround a door with planks in the crafting table. Put the build tool in the middle top slot. Okay, you said door, right? Planks, door, build tool, builder's hut. There you go. Do I have to place it again now? Yes, I do. All right, lesson learned. I think it was about there. Okay, so now we have the builder's hut in our inventory, so if we do this and check mark it, that's what it wanted. Okay, good. We are learning. Build options, build building, pick up, but yeah, same thing. We need materials. Where's our helpful friend? Mason, what do I do? Yes, I did that. I already placed it. Take a quest log and shift right click it to any of the hut blocks in the colony to stay updated on next steps. Okay. Shift right click. We've got a quest log. Perfect. I'm not sure if I should do this yet, but on the town hall, I am going to say build building. Requires a building hut. Okay, so we do have to do the builder's hut first. Got it. Which means we're going to have to get all this stuff and start building. Hoo boy, lots to do. One thing that would help is this, a resource scroll. I was doing some research to see what would be helpful things, and I really want this. And I'll show you why in a second, but first, hello, moo cow. May I have your leather, please? Thank you. And boop. Okay, so we've got the stuff we need. Resource scroll, very good. Now, what we should be able to do, is it just right-click on the builder's hut? Or shift right-click, maybe? Yeah. Now, if I'm not there, I can open this. What? Supposed to tell me what I need. What was that? Did somebody just set off a creeper? Be careful. All right, you're going to tell me what to do next? Go to build options, build building. Okay. Oh, maybe they're going to build it for... Okay, I think I might know what's going on here. So we need a builder, but first we need a builder's hut. This isn't a builder's hut yet. It's like prepping. So if we do build options, build building... Yeah, now the builder is Mason, and he's going to start working on this for me. Now, can I click this and right click? No, still not doing that, but... Required resources. Hey Mason, help me out here. You are assigned. I've started work on the builder's hut. Okay. There we go. That worked. Okay. So we use this list. Now that he's assigned, he's going to clear out the area that's required. He's already getting to work. That's perfect. We need to go and grab all of this stuff and get it for him. And we've already got a couple of the things we would need. 4 oak logs, 29 oak planks. So if we right-click the builder's hut block, and we've got an inventory here, we can give him some oak logs, some oak planks. I think it said 4 torches. And then if we check the resource scroll again and look at those, aha! It says we're good. Oak logs, oak planks, torches. Perfect. So I'm going to go through and start adding some of this stuff. And actually, oh, it shows you what you need to get rid of, I guess? I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to get working on this. Oh, and already he's got a problem, apparently. He needs a shovel between wood, gold, or stone level. Okay. So if we go into your inventory, well, let's get you a new shovel. There we go. Inventory, give you a stone shovel. You're already picking stuff up, which is kind of neat. Is that what you needed? Everybody happy? We are going to need a lot more wood, I'm noticing, and it also, I think it said somewhere on here, most of it's oak, but I did notice spruce door, so we're going to need spruce. Lots of stripped oak logs, so we should do some collecting there. Oak and spruce. Oh, there is spruce here. Wonderful. Hey, don't go wandering too far, Kira. Oh, geez, that was a dangerous little drop. Okay. Anyway, off to collecting. I do like these sort of blended biomes because it means I don't have to find an actual taiga or spruce forest. They're just kind of blended in with other kinds of trees, which is very nice. All right, that should be good to get us a start. And we also might want to plant some of these oak saplings nearby just to make stuff like this easier in the future. So let's just get a bunch of them over here. I assume we can have some of our citizens do this eventually so we don't have to. But for now, the task falls to us. All right, this guy's angry again. What's up, Mason? You need dirt. I'm aware of that. I'm working on it. Probably makes sense to light up this area too, now that we are technically trying to protect our citizens. All right, here's your dirt. Go nuts. Yeah, I can already see that we're going to need to automate a lot of this because I can't be running around for 100 days just collecting things for Mason. I should be able to delegate, but for now, it just kind of, it is what it is. We need to keep getting stuff. Some of these are new to me. So dark stone brick, it says crafted in architect's cutter with stone. So I'm cooking stone. If we go to the architect's cutter, which it already gave us one of nicely, we can put that there. And do we just pick what we want? Maybe bricks? No, not that. There we go. Dark stone brick. Okay. Oh, look at you making yourself at home and not offering anything that I'm interested in. Just keep doing you, I guess. We need lots of stripped oak. Oh no! What's it? No, it's daytime! Get on... Was that our builder? Oh, that's so sad. Oh, well, we've got a new builder. We will remember Mason fondly. But Kira, yeah, you just get to work as quickly as you can. Sad as it is, this isn't going to build itself. I was just looking into how to make these framed oak planks and I saw the notification. Oh, yeah, that's sad. Mason, Well, remember, a Mason M. Chermond. But it's also kind of sad, so can I just get rid of this? Yeah, there we go. Well, lesson learned there. And we need 14 of these framed oak planks, which architect's cutter, if we put you here, framed oak planks. Easy enough. Getting used to figuring that out. Using that new thing, that is. Also, I found out you could do this. Required resources. Oh, did I do the wrong one? Framed oak planks. Framed oak planks. Why is that not the right one? Oh, type double crossed. What did you want? Framed. Okay. Just as he says he's getting used to it, he fumbles. Framed. This one? I'll try that. And then what I was going to say is you can go to required resources, and then it just has this right here, and if you have it in your inventory, you just go boop, and it automatically sends it in, so that's a bit easier. Alright, oak wood flat lower shingles. I should just bring that thing over here. Well, no, I've got the resource scroll. Let's just make it all. So we actually need oak wood, not logs. Oak wood flat lower shingles. I think that's it. 11 of these. Almost the perfect amount of wood. Nice. See if we did that right. Oh, Kira's upset with us. What did I do now? Oakwood flat shingles? That's what I'm doing. Unbelievable. See, you got your oakwood flat, your blah blah blah, your shingles, you're good to go. We need rack. That is planks, iron nuggets, build tool. Okay. It's a lot of work just to get a builder's hut. Hopefully things get easier after this. Luckily I found that barrel with grass in it, because I don't know, like, I guess shears? Is that how you would get it? I never think about getting, like, grass as a building item. I think I've got the last two things here. And it only took me forever. There we go. Is that it? Are we good? It's applied. 100%, used 41%, which means I think now it's just waiting for Kira to finish. I hope. Hint, hint, Kira. Get to work. Which means we can probably work on other stuff now. Like, I should probably go mining and get some more materials, or just get a bunch more oak logs. I think any break we get, we should just use every little second to gather things and get ready. Okay, your builder's hut place next up? Sure. I already did all this stuff. You're telling me things I know. Actually, I should start sleeping out here. Protect the citizenry from evil spiders. Wow, you have a very long place distance. Look at her. She's standing over here and placing from all the way over there. I wish I could do that. Why is there... Did you see that? Why is there a bat? You don't belong here, sir. I guess, go eat all the mosquitoes or something. I'm okay with that. Okay, game plan. Kira's gonna finish the builder's hut. From there, we need her to start working on the town hall. We do keep getting little quests. Let's look at this. Oh, they're just waiting for us to get the builder's hut. Got it. So we'll get more quests after that. We'll build the town hall. Oh, uh-oh. No. Leave my citizens alone. Goodbye. Yeah, we are... that's like half our job right here is just protecting the citizens from all of this. Clearly not a safe frontier. Ow, ow. Goodbye. How dare you? This is Roman-claimed land. The nerve. Anyway, this might be a good opportunity to look through with the build tool, or do some terraforming. There's a lot to do, in case I haven't made that clear. Okay, we got what? Fields, horticulture, craftsmanship, fundamentals. So I assume, yeah, forester's hut, that's going to be great because then we can get trees automatically. A tavern provides housing. That wouldn't be a bad idea. A mine, that would be good. So that's what I'm thinking. Eventually we can get, somebody to collect the wood for us, collect the stone for us. That's going to be super helpful. I'm excited for getting this place up and running. Ooh, look at that arrow. Got me right in the kidney. Ow. Boop. Looks like we're just about done here too. Handy dandy little workshop. Good job, Kira. And the late Mason. Oh man, this is so exciting. Having citizens that can do my work for me. Let's be honest, that's perfect for us. For I am lazy. Are you done? Almost. Last little touches of grass around the perimeter. Get the area lit up. Beautiful. Hey! We're done! Oh good, it removed that stuff around the edges. I was wondering if it would do that. Build a builder building. Good job, Kira. Rome thanks you. Nova Roma. Alright, Annabelle. Build the first building in your locality. Come back to me in a bit and I'll let you... No, I'm ready now. I'm guessing it's town hall. What could it hurt? Where are you going, Kira? It's running away. The work isn't that bad. And you have a quest. Resource scroll. I already made one of those. Telling me things I already know. Are you gonna tell me what to do? Ah, Mr. Goodmouth. Build a tavern. Okay, sure, but what about this town hall? Okay, so we need a tavern hut block. Hold on. Was I supposed to have already done this like a long time ago? Build options, build, building. Build request created. It didn't tell me to do this. But are we going to get started on that, Kira? I'm guessing she'll just come over and start building, right? But once again, we're going to need to do this, town hall, or no, we have to wait for her to come. She started work. Okay, now can I do it? Yeah, so same thing. We just have to come back and get all of this stuff. Maybe I was already supposed to do that, I don't know. But fortunately, I've already got some of the stuff. It looks like it's made out of the same types of materials, I just need more. So you know the drill. We're gonna go back and forth, collecting a bunch of stuff, drop it off for Kira. Kira's gonna make us a town hall, then we can move forward with apparently a tavern. So I'll let you know once everything's completed there. To work! It turns out our new citizenry, eager as they are to help, are not the speediest workers I have ever encountered. Kira was taking quite a while to clear dirt, so I decided to lend a hand. We cleared the area needed for the town hall, with me essentially guessing based on where Kira was digging. I thought it would be a good idea to stick close by during this build in case more materials were needed, or if I needed to defend our citizens. I went back and forth collecting wood and stone to ensure we had everything required for the build, and before I knew it we had our town hall complete. You may also notice I started a second build right near the end of our time-lapse. Let's get back to it so I can explain my thinking on that. Thanks, Time-Lapse Legion, I'll take it from here. As I was saying, we do now have a town hall, and that looks really cool. I like the design of this. Not 100% sure what it does. It looks like I've got some cosmetic things and, different statistics. Nice stuff. But anyway, this other build. Right near the end of working on this, I was thinking it takes a long time for things to get built. Not only that, but eventually we're going to be upgrading structures as well, and I know that'll take time. Because of that, I thought this is way too much for one builder. So we have our one builder's hut. I'm building a second one right here so that we can always have two builders working at the same time. I'm pretty sure you can't have them both working on the same project, but you can have two projects working concurrently, which should be just as good. So, Muhammad over here is going to build us a second builder's hut. We'll have two builders, and since he should have everything he needs, that means we can use this builder's hut, Kira, to pick a place for a tavern and get that set up. And if I'm not mistaken, that's so everybody has a place to stay, because right now they kind of just hunker down inside the town hall, and it's probably not the most comfortable thing in the world. So tavern is just planks and a barrel. Easy stuff. There we go, tavern block. Now, where do we want to set this up? Because remember, we have to think about the future. If this is where we're doing building and supplies and things like that, town hall obviously in the center, I would think tavern would maybe go behind it or off to one side. Because up here, this is probably where we're going to have the forester. Looks like it might be a good spot for a mine over here. So yeah, we still want things close by. Why don't we go right off of the path here? In fact, I can expand this path and have it go around. And then maybe a tavern right around here? Let's see how that would look. Just getting a rudimentary pathway put in for now. Can always expand on that later. And remembering that we want things pretty symmetrical, it looks like this is the center block right here. So it joins up over here. What do we think about this right here for a tavern? It's gonna have to get dug into the hill once again, but it worked out fine for this, the town hall. So yeah, that doesn't bother me. Cool. Let's see how this would look. Right click here. Fundamentals, tavern. Oh boy. So we want the entrance where? If we connect this pathway to that, that should be good. That is the entrance, right? I do believe it is. Yeah, I think that'll work. We might have to clean it up a little bit down here, but I think that's fine. All right, bring on the tavern. There you are. I was like, where did it go? Build options, build building. All right, Kira's assigned, good. And then you know the drill from here, citizen. We're gonna have to get a lot of stuff. Luckily, it's again, lots of oak things, and we've got plenty of oak, so this shouldn't take long. In fact, I probably have most of this. Sweet. One thing is beds. That is, strangely, a little bit more difficult because we have a bit of wool in here, but it's not really renewable. And I haven't really seen sheep around here. Well, they'll have to do a bit of terraforming to get started. So in the meantime, do I have wheat anywhere? So we should get a small animal pen. I mean, we're gonna need it, I'm sure. Doesn't look like it, but I'm sneaky, and I remember that there was a hay bale down here, so we're just gonna take that. Thank you. So for now, since I don't want it getting in the way, just down by the supply camp, we're gonna make a little enclosure right here. And then I already see that there's cows over here, so we'll get a couple cows. Yeah, that's another cow. And then we'll just have to go looking for sheep so I can get wool when I need it. I don't think it matters that they're different kinds of cows. That should be fine. One would hope. In you go. Yep, right through here. Come on. Okay, good. Now sheep. And looking at the map, yeah, none show up. Let's head up this way. We haven't been around here anyway. Good to explore. And there's probably sheep up there. Oh, wait. Well, hello. Are there any more? Because I would like to. There are. That was easy. Follow me, please. Wasn't much of an explore, but we got what we need. I do really like that I can be doing a task like this, and then I can see that the citizens are doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're building or doing whatever it was I left them with. Oh, hey, speaking of. Builder's hut is done. And we have cows and sheep now. Actually, we should... Here you go. Birds and the bees, please? No, I mean parrots and bats. Of course, that's what I meant. I know what I'm talking about. But awesome. Now we have 2 builders' huts, 2 builders. We can always have 2 projects going at once, which means actually we've got the tavern going. Do we want to start on something else as well? I don't know. I don't actually have any ideas right now. Let's work on getting all of the stuff together that we need for the tavern. That way we can just sort of set it and forget it, and it looks like there's an issue up here. And then we can work on whatever the next project is. What's up? What do you need? Man, they go through shovels like crazy. Can I just leave a bunch of shovels at their hut and they'll get them automatically, I wonder? So look, if I just put these in your storage, will you take that on your own? Be kind of nice if you did. Actually, while we're waiting, we can get ourselves shears. Oh, are you good? Oh, nice. I didn't know that. Okay, we could just fill their stuff then. These racks, if we just put a bunch of shovels or whatever they need in here, they'll take them automatically. That is good to know. Let's put some over here too. Good information to have. Snip, snip. Well, there's one bed. Anyway, I'm going to do some collecting. I'm going to take a look through this resource scroll, get everything that we need added to the inventory over at the tavern, and then we can talk about what we think should come next, because I've just really been waiting for them to tell me, and it's not a bad strategy, but at the same time, should start coming up with our own ideas pretty soon. So, I will let you know once we've collected everything here. I'm looking through this as I work, and I'm actually thinking Forester's Hut. That might not be a bad idea. We're using a lot of oak wood. In fact, if we could get that and a mine set up, I wouldn't have to do nearly as much. Yeah, it grows and cuts trees to harvest logs and can strip bark from them. That seems pretty good. And then mine, gather valuable stone and ore resources. Yeah, how do I make these? Pretty easy. Wooden axe surrounded by planks. And the same thing with the pickaxe. Okay, nice and simple. There's our Forester's Hut, and then same thing with wooden pickaxe, a mine. And they call it a mine. A mine! In fact, first let's get these pathways laid out so I know where I can put them. The huts, that is. Okay, so that goes all the way around. We can build things off of that. Should eventually make that 3 wide, but for now that's fine. I want to now make one leading back this way, because then when it gets to a certain point, like the edge of where we can build, I can branch it over here and just do it near where the trees are anyway, just so it's a forester's hut over by the forest. Makes sense to me. We're pretty close to the edge here, so I think now we take a turn over this way, and this looks like the perfect spot. I have to look too, is there something like a, I don't know, like a blacksmith or something where we could just get a bunch of tools? Because I just keep blowing through these stone tools. I haven't been doing my normal playthrough, you know, getting iron, upgrading my tools, getting villagers. It's such different mechanics with this to play the game. I'm hoping they thought of that and are going to give me a nice way to get tools. Okay, now I don't necessarily want a forester taking down, what is this, jungle wood, I would imagine? Oh, dark oak, nice. It's got glowberries, that's really cool. Whatever kind of biome that is, nice. But for now, yeah, I think this is just going to be our forester's area. So if we take a look, fundamentals, forester's hut, level 1. Why don't I see it anywhere? There we go. Okay, so a nice little unassuming hut. Not surprising. 2 entrances, 1 over here, logs on that side. Yeah, this should work. Easy. And this is going to be our first one that's a ways away. Like, oh, what other game am I thinking of right now? Is it Age of Empires or Kingdoms and Castles? There's a couple of games like this that I play where this is what I'll do. I'll have more of the city type things near the center, but then obviously way out at the edges, that's where you're going to have your things like mines or foundries or, I mean, it only makes sense. It's next to the forest anyway. But as I was saying, it'll take us a bit longer to get here. That's probably fine. We'll just come every once in a while and collect. Plus, I think we can get delivery type jobs of some, I don't know. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's just do this right now. Do that. Build. Get it started so somebody can come out here. Build options. That's all fine. Build building. Perfect. So we'll need to get all of the materials required for that, obviously, but we'll also want to pick a place for a mine so we can just always have projects going for our builders. Never a dull moment. I'm waiting to sleep and I'm realizing we're going to have to light it up really good over here because, like I said, further away from everything else and not at all safe right now. But if we light up all of that, probably safe enough. We're going to need walls eventually. There's so much to do, citizen. Okay, let's also get the mine established. By the way, how are things going over here? Oh, not bad. Tavern's coming along. Good job, Kira. I thought maybe over here for the mine, because we've got a little, you know, what looks like an entrance right here anyway. And if we come right off of this pathway, it should lead right where we want to go. Straight across. Yep, we're right near the edge here, so we'll probably just set it up, see how it looks. So if we choose mine, not yours, mine. This is an interesting looking one. I think that's too far because I'm going to be outside the border, so we have to pull it back a bit. But something like that ought to do. It looks like we're right on the edge now. Should still be alright. Yep, let's see if that does what we want. Click on you, build options, build building. Okay, now there are several, well, not several, there are a few projects going at the same time. We have our tavern getting built, looking good over here. Don't know why the forester's hut didn't take priority. Because yeah, it says I've started work on the mine. What was wrong with the forester's hut? Did I not click build building? Also, we only have 4 citizens, and 2 of them are builders. So we're gonna need new ones pretty quickly. Yeah, see, no, it says it's doing the build thing. I don't know what's up. Oh well. It'll get built eventually. Let's plant some oak around here because that is definitely what I need the most of. And then we start the arduous task of filling all of the, I don't know if we want to call them work orders or supply requests, so that all of these things can get built. The good news is, the reason we're building all these is because it's going to make it easier in the future to build other things, because many of it's going to be, or many of the things that we need are going to be automated for us, and the citizens will take care of it. We can just put our feet up, relax. I'm looking forward to that. Hey, any shelter will do. I'm assuming that means our tavern is done. Let's go take a look. All right, we've got a nice little outdoor area here. Oh, good. And now Kira's starting on the forester's hut. Okay, we're good there. I am a noble from a distant town. I'll become the governor of the tiny set. If I say so, then you will. Willing to join colony for 30 redstone. I don't have any redstone. Yeah, I don't have any space either. Okay, good. Now we know how we're getting new citizens. They apparently just stop by the tavern. And we need to buy their allegiance, apparently, which is fun. Yeah, only 4 places to sleep in here, which means we're probably going to need to build homes as well. Okay, things are coming along. We've got our tavern so that the 4 citizens we have a place to sleep. They won't have to just hang out in the town hall at night anymore. Also, new citizens will begin to show up and we can recruit them for a fee, but first they need a place to stay. Also, the forester and the mine are being worked on, so when they finish, everybody should be employed. 2 builders, 1 forester, 1 miner, unless somebody needs to run the tavern, I'm not sure. Either way, things are coming along very nicely. I'm just trying to hang out for a minute because I want to make sure that they actually go to the tavern and stop hanging out in here. It's not what it's for. I don't really know what it's for, Annabelle, but it's not for sleeping. Oh, I didn't think about it. Uh-oh, he's mad. Yeah, I didn't think about it, but also that means they're gonna kind of retreat away from mobs at night, which is good. I don't have to protect them as much because, yeah, they're all heading in now. Into your beds. Milo's not the smartest guy, so he... Oh, there we go. All citizens tucked into bed. Except you, Milo, you're not a citizen. Either way, that works. I'm happy. Now we work on getting the mine and the forester up and running. We're clearing some space over on this side because we are going to need a residential area, essentially. What I don't know is, do I want it to be its own area over here, or should it be attached to the tavern? Not literally attached, but should the area around the tavern be residential, or should this entire side just be like a streetway leading out and then homes on both sides? Because we'll need a lot of them, I'm sure. Don't know how many, but quite a bit. Kind of forgot, was it you that gave me... Yeah, tavern provides 4 housing slots, but I can only have 1. Okay, that's good to know. Give me some baked potatoes? Why, thank you. And he said to keep the citizens fed. You don't have any food. No guard or barrack towers near my workplace, so I don't feel safe. Yeah, we'll work right on that. But yeah, you are running out of hunger. I didn't think about that. We're gonna have to give each of them some food. If I can find everybody. You are working on the forester's hut, that's good. In fact, you're doing such a good job. Here's some baked potatoes. Enjoy. Now, who did I miss? More confusing now, because yeah, you're not an actual citizen. You already got food. Oh no! Is that one of ours? I think they fell down a hole. Wait, are you? No, you're not even one of ours. Why do I care? So where's my other people? I don't know. They'll have to come back anyway to go to sleep at night, so I'll just wait for them. We'll get them some food. And if I had to guess, I would say tomorrow, maybe not a mine, but we'll probably have the forester's hut done. Not looking too shabby around here. Things are starting to come together. Hey, there we go. Chop chop. I'm assuming, yeah, that's the forester's place. And that means somebody is probably going to take that job. Good job, Kira. Got the tavern up and running. I think this is a good time to get a forester. You literally just finished building the forester. Are you okay, Kira? Already done. Down here and I'll have more information. Okay, good to know. Forester's hut, manage workers. Okay, so Royce Gorst, gonna be the forester. Custom recipes. Oh, weird. Okay, so there's a lot of different things you can do. Oh boy, a little overwhelming there. Do the defaults for now. Is it lit up enough around here? We want our forester to be safe. Let's go see that everybody is fed. Okay, who do we have up here? Oh, you're Kira. Those are my 2 builders. Where are my 2 that are not builders? Oh, is that you? No? Visitor? Visitor? I'm missing 2 citizens. That is not good. And I don't see them on the map. Visitor, visitor, visitor. These are my 2. The other ones are gone. My visitor, or my citizens disappeared. That is not good. Oh wait, is this them? Where were you? Why were you so far out? Here, take some food. Take some food. I don't want to know why you're both coming from way over there. Not safe.
If you say so.
And now they're asking me to build a farm, which isn't a bad idea, I suppose. Farm hut block. Okay, so that might be next. Or no, that can't be next because we need more houses. All right, I need to go to sleep anyway, but yeah, we need houses and a farm. I'm just making a mental list here. There's still so much to do. You know what? We probably should do what we've been doing, which is having building projects just ready to go, even if they're not going to get built for a while because the builders are busy with something else. So I'm going to make some of these residence blocks because I'm thinking that's probably what we need. For now, let's get 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think I am going to organize them over here. Let's just see if we can get 2 on this side of the road and 2 on that side. All right, let's try to do this as orderly as possible. So under fundamentals, residence, estate, residence, rural estate. So that's an estate, and that is pretty big. And I think it's only 1 bed. I don't want something this big that only houses 1 person. So what's residence then? Looks a bit more modest, but still same thing. 1 bed, yeah. What is rural residence? It's a lot more outside area, but still, I think all of these are just going to have 1 bed no matter what I do. And villa, yeah, that looks kind of nice. We could always mix and match, because I think these all use the same type of block. So if I choose residence for the first one, then if I put it 3 blocks away that direction, 3 blocks away this direction, bring it down by 1, I could probably, yeah, I could easily fit 2 on that side, 2 on this side. And like I said, I could do different designs. I don't know if I like that though. I might want some uniformity through these. Either way, this looks like a good place for the first one. So let's get you put down right there. Good. Then on the other side, how would it be if we did a rural residence? Oh, that is actually bigger. I'm looking at this, the rural residence, because they both start right there, but this goes several blocks beyond. So if we want this to be even and to fit enough, unless, I don't know. Because we could do 4 of the same, or I could do this and then swap. So like the rural would go here, the bigger one, and then it would also go here. Then the smaller one would go here and here, just to mix it up a little bit. You know what? We're going to get risky. We're going to do it. So smaller, then larger here. Get you confirmed. Then we pick a larger one over on this side, like the villa, maybe? Was that one bigger? Just a different shape, I think. In fact, that one might fit better over here. Yeah, I think we might do that. There we go. So yeah, that will fit. Bit of space in between. That's good. Yep, we like it. We confirm. And finally, which one haven't I done? Estate? Yeah, that's definitely bigger, so that'll fit there. Good. Look at all these plans. Such civilization. Actually, it's nighttime. Let's just place this and go. Oh, I was wondering why this wasn't getting built. Are you stuck? You got yourself stuck, didn't you? Oh, you're a smart one. Okay. It's like, help me. Here, temporary thing. Just use this to get out. Come on. Oh no! Annabelle, where did that happen? I hear... Is there a spider in here? No. Where did that happen? I don't see anything. All right, we got this guy out. I never figured out where that spider was, but I still hear it. Oh, can't work on it today because yeah, okay. They're gonna milk it for sure. I wish I could figure out where this happened. Shouldn't it drop like a marker or something? Wait, it gave me coordinates. 1766. It's out this way. Why do they keep running all the way over here? I don't understand that. Oh, she must have been trapped underground. Take a quick look. Yeah, look at that. I see, I just used free cam real quick. So, okay, she got underground, probably from this right here. I've been filling these in every time I see them, but they are all over the place. So all we can do is just keep covering them and hope our citizens can be a little bit smarter in the future. Somehow I doubt it. Also, while we're out here, I think at the foresters' huts we need to load it with tools. I don't know if I need to put it in here, but I'm just going to put some axes in the forester hut inventory because I think they'll need those. And then same thing for the mine. We'll want to bring some pickaxes over there. Whenever it gets finished, is everybody just, yeah, we're all shocked and horrified, so we're just going to stand over here all day. What else is going on? What have I already noticed? Yeah, remember we talked about that. We are going to work on a farm, but first, we need houses. Houses to house farmers. It's like they don't even listen to me when I'm saying these things. Okay, those are all set to build. I am now out of food, speaking of that, but I do think I left some at the supply camp. Yes, I did. I'll have some chicken. Why not? Also, we're about to hit day 20, so it might be time for another time lapse. I'm going to finish cooking my food, and then once again, we're going to have to fill in all of these houses, all of their material lists. And I wouldn't want that getting repetitive for you, citizen. So I'll take care of that in time lapse. Hopefully with 2 builders, it'll look neat being able to see these all getting built over, what would it be? Probably like 20 times, 40, 50 times speed. I'm not sure what's going to look good, but once everybody stops being lazy, we'll all get to work. We'll hopefully have a good time lapse, and we'll have space for somebody who can take a farmer position. Oh, I'll also need to figure out if I want to recruit people. Yeah, I don't know. I think they're all different, so eventually we'll look at getting some new recruits. Yeah, this guy wants books, for example. I'm probably not going to be able to do that. Redstone, maybe. So yeah, I might go looking for some of that stuff. Anyway, you get the picture. I've got some work to do. You've got a time lapse to enjoy. I'll see you in the next 10 days. Since our colony is technically Greek in design, I thought we'd talk a bit about the differences in Roman and Greek residences. Ancient Greek and Roman houses shared some commonalities, but they had distinct differences in their layout, materials, and overall function. While both often featured a central courtyard, the ways in which these spaces were used and the rooms that surrounded them varied. Roman homes, particularly the domus of the wealthy, were designed around a central hall called the atrium. The atrium was a public space where the head of the household would receive guests and conduct business. In contrast, ancient Greek houses were generally simpler and more focused on privacy. They were centered around an open courtyard, or aule, which was the hub of daily life, including cooking and other domestic activities. Good news, citizens! We now have a residential quarter. Our 4 homes are complete, they're looking great, and we even had some residents move in. During the work, children were born and moved into each of the houses. So I think this is one here, Randy. Randy! So we do have new citizens. If we look at Town Hall, we can access our statistics. So we have 6 out of 8 currently, which means we should have the ability to get 2 new children who will take up the new houses and grow up and be ready to work. So kind of nice that we don't have to recruit them from the tavern if we don't want to. Also, while that work was going on, Royce has been busy chopping away at trees. Also remember this, there are no guards or barrack towers. We'll talk about that shortly. But if we look inside the forester's hut and check out the inventory, you'll see that he's making stripped oak logs and also collecting dark oak and oak. What I'm curious about is there a time when he stops making them into stripped logs? Like, is there a cap to that? That I'm not quite sure of yet, though we can disable it if we need to. For now, I think that's fine. Next, if we look at the mine and we head down here, we can see Destiny is hard at work. And she wants the same thing, guards or barrack towers near the home. So once again, bear that in mind. But she's digging this hole, and we can see she's collecting the things that she's digging up, which is great, because that means I don't have to do it. Thank you, Destiny. Same thing in the inventory of the mine, there's much more. And I'm noticing that it's actually asking for new resources. I'm not quite sure what that's about. They must continue to build as they dig down? Not quite sure, but it's interesting. Anyway, I'm very happy that those are both up and running, and we no longer have to collect those resources, at least not as much. The last thing that I'll mention is that you'll remember they were asking for a farm, and we do need food. We need to make sure everybody stays fed. So behind our residential quarter, I've set Mohammed to work, and he's creating a farm over here. I'm thinking eventually just basics. We'll probably plant potatoes, get baked potatoes, just to make sure nobody goes hungry, but I'm sure there's more to it eventually. Now, all that being said, we only have 1 builder at work right now, and because everybody's asking about this barracks or guard tower or that sort of thing, I think it makes sense to set one of those up. And looking at what we have set up, I noticed they all say near their home. So I'm guessing if we did it somewhere around here where it's near the residential quarter, but also the tavern, it should have a good effect. Also, we haven't looked at the quest log in a while. If we look at that, you'll see we have some in-progress quests. So mouths to feed, that's the farm. Somebody asked me to kill zombies. I haven't done that yet. And for whatever reason, I don't see the ones about the guard tower, but it is there. So let's see what the options are for this sort of structure. Oh, there you go. See that? A new child, Kingston H. Jones, is now happily living in Nova Roma. So we just got a new one as well. Love to see it. Now, what are we looking for here? Probably military, archery, barracks, enables hiring a large number of guards and strengthening colony protection, guard tower, houses a guard to defend the colony and claims extra land for use. I think guard towers would probably be good if we do walls eventually around the entire civilization, so I'm gonna give that a pass. Let's look at barracks. Ooh, the barracks requires research at the university to be built. Aye, that is new. Okay. At the same time, there's a guard tower, but there's also a barracks tower. What's the difference between barracks and barracks tower? Well, we can't do this one yet. Let's just try to get a barracks tower. Except I can't see a recipe for that. Okay, we might have an issue here. What exactly did he say again? There are no guard or barrack towers near my home, so I don't feel safe there. Guard or barrack tower. He doesn't tell me how to build it, but also I can't access a recipe for it. Not helpful. I can, however, see the guard tower. Also forgot to turn my mini-map back on. There we go. I wonder if we should just put one of those guard towers over here at the end of the road, near the residential quarter. Because you'll notice it's kind of near the edge of the civilization anyway, so if we do walls, we can just attach it to an existing guard tower. I kind of just want to know, you know, what it is, how to do it. I also think somebody gave me a bow. Let's just see if we can make the block. Yeah, I did get a bow as a quest reward, I think, which means I can do this, and we actually get 2 of them, which is kind of nice. So let's grab those. My fear in making this is that I will be able to make the tower, but not create any guards, because what if we need a barracks to create guards, you know what I mean? But worth trying. So, guard tower. Why is it spawning all the way over there? There we go. So we've got city tower, we've got guard tower, a little bit taller one, lighthouse, which probably makes more sense to have by the water, and wall tower. I think I like wall tower? So something like this, out at the edge where the beasties might come and try to attack my residential area. Yep, I'm game. Let's do it. Don't know why it's all the way up there, but let's say build building and get the required materials going. Ooh, the farm's coming along too. Look at this. Soon we will feed. No, it's not creepy. How dare you? There we go. Let's grab this stuff, and once again, this should be made easy, because now I can just go to my mine and my forester, collect the raw materials that I need, and convert it all into the stuff that's required. Uh-oh, something's up with the mine. What's up, Destiny? Oh, so you do need that stuff to continue working. Okay, so I'll add this to the list. We'll also bring some framed cobblestone with oak plank and cobblestone. Okay, but while we're here, I'll also take some of what you've been working on. Thank you. To the forester. I think there's a job called courier, which would be helpful because I think they just move stuff around, and it'd be nice if I could get them to automatically put all this in one place. Okay, you have not a lot, actually. Mainly getting dark oak. That's not what I want. Let's turn off dark oak. Maybe then he'll go to the regular oak. Pretty please. So what was it? Cobblestone and this? No, other way around. Boop. No. I've noticed this is a little bit finicky. Like that. Framed cobblestone plain. Is that what it was? I actually don't remember. No, I think it was framed, wasn't it? Should have written it down. Oh, hey, they made the farm. Distractions, hooray. Looking good. I'm guessing we grow stuff around this. Awesome, awesome. So we'll come back to this. We do have a farm now, which is nice. Athena's going to be working here. 0 out of 1 fields in use. Yeah, so we got to figure that out. But right now I'm going to spend about a day creating the things that we need. Get that filled up for the guard tower, then we can work on the farm. I'm noticing that this mod pack requires a lot of task switching and multitasking and things that I'm not generally good at. I kind of just like to laser focus on a single task, but we're getting there. Okay, yeah, it was framed, oak plank, cobblestone. Yeah, this one. Framed cobblestone, framed, oak plank, yep, that's it. I don't know why she needs these, but we don't ask questions. We just do. All right, here you go. You can have those framed. I'll give you what you need here. Some torches. Hopefully you're good. Oh no! Mysterious warriors are spotted. Northwest, this is new. Okay, so now the guard tower is seeming more relevant. All the citizens are in bed. Northwest. We must protect. Where are they? I am northwest and I don't see anything. Is it not actually a threat? Oh, geez. What? Lobber zombie? All right, we can't deal with both. Let's go to sleep and then try to find whatever these mysterious barbarians are. How dare they attack our burgeoning civilization? I didn't want to sleep because I didn't want to have citizens out during this. Are they the things that we're talking about? No, Archer Barbarian. This is it. What do you... Get out of here. Now I got these fighting them while got lobber zombies attacking. We need to heal. Not good, not good, not good, not good. Come on, Chief Barbarian. Oh, get him. Yes. Oh, that was rough. Successfully defended. That was very rough, though. We need to work on defense for sure. That almost took me out. And we still need to get this guy. I don't like him throwing his rotten flesh at me. That is so yuck. Yeah, we're not out of the water yet. Come on. There we go. Oh, man. Okay, I'm convinced we need guard towers and guards. That could have been much worse. All right, let's get this guard tower up. I require another bed. So I'm guessing that means the guard will live in there, which means does it count as a residence? That'd be kind of nice. That's the bulk of it, I think. Yeah, we just need oak and yeah. Oh, I couldn't find the walls. They're under vanilla blocks. Okay, oak plank wall. No, oak logs, stripped oak. Yeah, this one. That's everything, I think. I'm coming, Kira. Don't be mad. Doing my best over here. Boop, 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 boop. Y'all good? Is that what you need? Build me a guard tower worthy of Mordor. I mean Rome. Of Rome. Hey, there's the little tyke. Case. Okay. So that will get built. What do we have going on over here? Athena. Place more fields to get me working. Okay. Place field. Does this count as a field? Okay, this is a field. Pick seed. We want potatoes. Yes. And I'm guessing... I mean, do I have to do the work here? How do we set that to work? Okay, fields assigned. Potatoes. I'm guessing I have to give you potatoes, though? I shall fetch them. Oh, I forgot. I don't know if I mentioned. I made a starter potato field over here earlier because I was worried that the farm would take too long. See, I'm smart. I was thinking ahead. Can we fill this and then go start on the other one? Kingston grew up and wants a job. There's a lad. Not quite full yet. We'll work on this and then we'll get the farm stocked. We should also get that second guard tower up and running. Okay, we need to give her a hoe. Seems reasonable. We'll leave a few here. Are you going to prep the field now? That'd be kind of nice. Also, we're getting this running. Maybe we wait. Yeah, I might wait to see if a guard actually shows up here, because if it does, then I can maybe put a second tower over by the mine on this side. Just line it up. We require defense. Hey, there we go. Defense is the best defense. Sounds right to me. Now, will somebody get assigned here? That's the important question. Let's see. Yeah, assigned workers. Randy, he got the job. So he's going to be on patrol. Retreat on low health, yes. Hire trainee. Why not? Yeah. Okay, so I think that means we're good. Okay, maybe we're not good. Randy, what do you need? Ah, you need a bow. I used my bow to get that. Hold on. Ooh, actually, I ran into a spider spawner earlier. Where was it? During one of the time lapses. I think it was down by the mine. So if we could just get a bunch of string there, we can make bows. Well, let's start this second guard tower building. Then I'll get some bows for the guards. And we want it lined up. You can see it way over there. We're going to put another one on this side. This should do nicely right here. Make sure we're good. Yep, this will protect the mine and the, what is this? East flank. Works for me. Boop. Okay, now run down here. Oh, you've been busy. Look at this. Ah, that's why you needed all the extra stuff. Okay. I think it was over this way. Yeah, right there. Maybe set this up to be a little bit safer. Do one of those. Get rid of you. Are we safe? Oh, I won't be able to hit him, though. That's going to be annoying. Maybe we keep going doing that. There he is up there. I need string, sir. Pretty please. Ah! There we go. This is more like it. Good enough for a few bows, just in case. It's nice that they aren't cave spiders. One more string will give us 3 bows. There we go. Well, that's handy dandy. Let's just leave this here. Oh, wait, one more. And we've got it if we need to come back. Lucky us. I hope that guy doesn't need arrows. Can he just magically shoot, like, non-existent arrows, please? Alright. I always forget how to do this. Is it that and... No, it's the opposite of that, actually. Right? Like that. There we go. I usually buy my bows. Where's my boy Randy? Hey Randy. There's your bow. Enjoy. You gonna be good with that? Wonder if I can give you armor too. Maybe when we have more resources. Check the farm because I just got extra potatoes. The other one is now fully planted. It looks like Athena tilled the land, which is good. But are you going to ask for potatoes? That's the question. Kind of just standing there with a vacant look in her eyes. So I'm not sure what the next step is. You're not growing potatoes. And I think you'll find one field is in use, assigned automatically, potatoes. Not yet eaten, what does it taste like? So how do I get her to plant them? Athena is assigned as the farmer to this. I picked potatoes. I'll give you a minute to finish your morning meditation or staring at the wall. The new guard tower is up, and we have Austin E. Dagsworth, or Dagworth. And you'll notice Austin is a knight, so she has a sword. So now we've got a knight on that side, an archer on the other. We also got a new quest, and I also started planting potatoes over here because, I don't know, I think Athena might be broken. Goddess of wisdom, my foot. But now that these are planted, I'll leave it be and just, see what happens. Anyway, the quest. Kira gave us this one to feed the masses, and that was to make this a restaurant, because apparently if you make a restaurant, there will be a cook there that can hand out food to citizens so I don't have to do it manually, which, speaking of, I haven't done in forever, but nobody's been complaining, so I guess we're okay for now. But either way, I think I have apples in one of the random barrels I've been placing things all over the place. Yep, we are good. So with our apple, we can get a restaurant block. And where do we want this? Probably close by the tavern, right? I wonder if it would fit on either side of it, like right here-ish, or if not, could put it right down here next to the builder's hut and everything. Let's see how large it is. Restaurant. Serves food to hungry citizens. Yeah, I think it's a little bit too big to fit here. Maybe we get it on this corner. Looks like it'll fit here. I wonder what all this stuff in the front is. Like, what is that about? Because it looks like the building is all just back there. I don't know. However, I think that should do the trick. It's a big building. Alright, let's do that, place it here, and we get to work. Now we do have 2 builders, and it's been a while, so let's look through the options on here. Storage, there's warehouses, oh, couriers. That might not be a bad idea. Then I wouldn't have to put all of those resources where they need to go. So maybe we do a warehouse and a courier's hut. Aha! How would one make those? Simple enough, a chest with the warehouse, and boots for the courier. Makes sense. Well, I'm game. That sounds great. We can make a warehouse and just put all of the common building materials that we keep using, and then as we build, the courier should deliver them. At least that's how I'm imagining it should work, and it would be fantastic if that was the case. So we'll make these a warehouse. I might need some more leather to make some boots. And I don't want to take our cows out, but I think there's still some out in the wild here. Goodbye. Need one more piece of leather. This is a dangerous place to be, Catherine. Oh, you're not a real citizen trying to join. Same goes for you, cow. There we go. Get some boots and do that for courier's hut. Nice. Now, part of me thinks a warehouse should be a central location, but another part of me thinks it should maybe be away from all the hustle and bustle, or even near the builder's stuff, because they're going to need a mow. So maybe I wonder if this spot right here would work. Probably depends on how large these things are. It bothers me when they don't spawn where I ask them to. This looks like a pretty big structure. Yeah, this is gonna need a lot of room. Okay, so never mind on that. Also, what's happening here? Why are they showing something different? It's like upgraded versions. That's weird. Oh yeah, speaking of upgrades, we should do that. We can upgrade each one of these residences so they have more beds and get more citizens. We should start doing upgrades soon. But first, let's get this taken care of. I guess we just go next to the restaurant back here. We can line things up. So we can either have a long one like that, or rural, which pretty similar, honestly. I'm sure they both fulfill the same function. That should be enough space right there. Yep, so we will place the warehouse there, begin the build, and then for the courier, probably just right next door, right? Will it fit? Yeah, this is pretty small. Oh yeah, no problem. Good. Build building. Okay, I've got lots of work to do filling inventories of builders, but hopefully, it's probably not the last time, but hopefully, like I said, these 2 things are going to take some of that weight off our shoulders. I'm only guessing, by the way. I'm not certain that that's what couriers in the warehouse does, but certainly seemed like it from the description. All right, I'll get that all stocked, and I'll let you know once we're moving forward with those 3 places, because we got the restaurant too, and actually, I'll also be going back and forth from the farm, just making sure everything's looking good here. I mean, at the very worst, if Athena keeps being broken, I've got my own potato farm. I can manually bring stuff over, even though it should be you, Athena. All right, I'll let you know when we made progress. I was just planning on doing a time lapse, but I thought of one more thing before we start. We talked about upgrades, and because we're building a lot of things, like a new restaurant that's going to need a cook, and we'll need couriers, or one courier, whatever, we're going to need more citizens. So at the same time as those are being built, I'm going to look into upgrades on our residences. And we haven't done any upgrades yet, so we'll check if we can do this. On the residence, assign citizens 1 out of 1. If we go to build options, down at the bottom it says upgrade. And it's the same as building, you just need a list of whatever it's given here. And if you click upgrade, it says building requires a builder's hut of level 2 or higher to be upgraded. So there you go, there's our answer. I want to upgrade all 4 of these so that I assume it would double capacity, which means 4 extra citizens. But apparently, in order to do that, we need to start by upgrading our builder's huts. So I'm going to start with that. We're going to go to builder's hut, build options, upgrade, and build request is set in. Good. Oh, it puts this back down too. Interesting. So I'm going to upgrade both of the builder's huts, and then when those are both upgraded, after these 3 things are built, I'm going to upgrade these 4. So as you can imagine, we have a lot of work to do. Much of that will be time-lapse, but I'll bring you back in as we figure out the new locations, namely the cook and the restaurant, as well as the courier and the warehouse. So as we're figuring those out, I'm sure there's going to be things going back on in the background, like more upgrades, but I'll let you know once we're ready for that. See you in a bit, citizen. We got to work building our restaurant, warehouse, and courier's hut all in one block. Sticking with the theme of differences between Greek and Roman structures, both ancient Greeks and Romans had various establishments for eating and drinking outside of the home. However, the nature and social function of these places differed significantly. The concept of a public dining space for the general population was not as developed in ancient Greece. Wealthy and elite men often held private dinner parties called symposia in their homes, while Romans, particularly those living in crowded cities, relied heavily on public eateries. The most common of these were thermopolia, which were essentially fast food counters. I have some updates, citizen. Athena is still off her rocker. She just kind of stares into the void. She at least started harvesting some of these, but she doesn't replant, so that's incredibly helpful. It also looks like she just hangs on to the potatoes. Do you have them in your inventory? Yeah. Okay, so she keeps them. I'm going to take them. We'll replant. We'll talk more about this in a minute. More importantly, I'm sure you saw in the time-lapse, but we now have the restaurant, the warehouse, and the courier's hut that you can kind of see over there. We're going to head there in a second, but you probably also noticed this. I was thinking if 2 builders is nice and gets things done quickly, wouldn't 4 builders be better? So now we have our original 2 huts both upgraded to level 2, and I'm working on these 2 brand new builder huts. That one's level 2, this one is almost finished being level 2. Kira's working on it. But we can't even get a 4th builder because we're out of citizens. That means we are to the point where we do need to upgrade these residences because we need more space. So that's my next plan. We're going to use the might of our upgraded builder army to upgrade all the residences. But first, I was looking around at the restaurant and we have Case G. Guildford, Chef Guildford. He's over here, and if you look at the restaurant block, you have a menu. I've added baked potatoes for now, and it says it only does 25% nutrition and blah, blah, blah. You want this stuff, things that are better cooking. But for now, I have to be simple because that's all I have is potatoes. So right now, Case will make baked potatoes. And I believe if I go to this rack up here and just give him some potatoes, as long as there is some fuel. So look, he's going for them. He's going to grab those potatoes. I have some fuel in the furnaces. He should cook those up for me and then start serving them to all of the citizens so that they can keep their health up. So for example, if we check Muhammad, yeah, he's got pretty low hunger and no food in his inventory. So if we just give him what we have, these 8 baked potatoes, he should eat those in a minute, but also look at this. We've got some new ones cooking because Chef Guildford is on the case. One additional thing I do want to try, we can't do yet because we don't have a courier. Once again, we need more citizens, but eventually we can say, because, you know, we want coal or charcoal, we want potatoes, we can say minimum stock and then select potato. I have no idea if this is right, but if we say we always want 1 stack of potato, then my guess is that a courier will take potatoes from anywhere else that they find them in storage, or maybe it's just the warehouse, I'm not sure yet, and they'll bring it here. So we know that we need charcoal and potatoes, we're going to do that, and say that's our minimum stock. We want a stack of each, because then Chef Guildford should just be able to go pretty easily and just make sure that even if it's not super saturating, at least all the citizens do have food. So that's my update here. The only thing we might need to do is actually get the potatoes and charcoal into storage here. But once again, I don't know exactly how we want to do that. So yeah, same thing, minimum stock. So we need the courier in any event before we could do any of that testing. Oh, do you want to be a courier when you grow up? Does it say when they're going to grow up? No. Soon. Anyway, that's my update. We've got some food. We need the courier so we can test that out. What else have I done? Got all the builders' huts. We got 4 builders now, or at least we will once we have an extra citizen. And that means, yep, Athena. You know what the vibe I get from Athena is one of those like crazy old ladies from like Victorian novels that just stares at the sea all day. Maybe she has like a deep, dark secret or something. Look at that face. That's, yeah, don't trust her. Anyway, you can tell I've been going a bit loopy working on all this stuff, and it's not even done. We're probably going to go right back to time-lapse. I've been a very busy boy, and there's still so much more to do. But now, with the residences, we should have the option. Oh, this is actually Athena's house. Maybe she'll stop being nuts if we give her a better house. So, build options. Lots of stuff. We're used to all of that. If we click upgrade now, there we go. And my desperate hope, because I'm not 100% sure, is that upgrading to level 2 will give me at least 2 beds, if not more. It'd be great if it was more than 2, but either way, I'm going to go through to each house now, start the upgrade process, and ensure that all of these will be level 2 and we'll have plenty more citizens. So you guessed it, back to time-lapse, unless something interesting happens. And this seems like a pretty innocuous task, just upgrading our residences. So I doubt anything unexpected would happen during this. In fact, I'm so sure there won't be any problems. I'm happy to just sort of talk your ear off for a while. Alright, here we go. We've got a problem, citizens. Southwest, more barbarians. Will our guards help us out? Last time they just came out of nowhere like they were in one of my buildings. See if I can sleep. There they are. Yeah, see, they just they pop up after I go to bed, which is strange. Alright, bring it, boys. I'd love it if my guards could help me. I don't know where they are, though. Slowly lead them back. Ah! Yeah, come on, come on. Lead them away from the colony. Safety for the citizens. Gotcha. One of them has a bow, I think. The one way back there. Okay, you're the chief. You need more damage. There we go. Ooh, he dropped some kind of magical book. You need to heal and take this guy on. You're nothing. You got nothing, buddy. Ooh, yeah. I'm very glad we have guards. Dreams of conquest shattered. That's right. And who are you? You have nothing I want. But seriously, where were my guards? The brave defenders of Nova Roma stood tall and drove the invaders into the shadows. That's right. Don't mess with us. Or don't mess with me. Where I want to admonish. I know what. Hey, you. You're both on this side, and you're just sitting on the ground. Yeah. Great job, Randy. Great job, Austin. Just hang out on the opposite side. Like, oh, we were looking for, a sneak attack or a flanking attack. Sure you were. What is this? Ancient tome. Kind of afraid to do anything. If I open... I can't do anything with it. Is that because of my shield? No, I can't do a thing with it. Crafts, enchanted books, and scrolls. If we give it to an enchanter, I guess? Don't know. Anyway, that was fun. Back to time-lapse. Okay, that last interruption was incredibly rude. I had an entire dialogue with myself when you went and watched the barbarians get repelled. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Something about the most likely social hierarchy within Trash Panda society? I can't be sure, but I'd bet it was knowledge that the world won't see for another age. Ah well, let's head into the next 10 days. Well, this is very exciting indeed, citizen. Not only do we have upgraded residences, all of which are starting to look kind of impressive. Lots more room. And I believe it's now 2 beds per residence. But apart from that, look at this right here. Liana. Liana C. Christomus. That is our courier. So, had a backpack on, backpack is gone. Things I think are going into this chest and then getting distributed. Hold on. Oh, and apparently she wants a clipboard. I forgot about that. But anyway, look at this. This is so cool. In the warehouse, what Liana is doing is running around, I don't even know where she went, there you go, picking up anything that's being created elsewhere. So for example, you'll notice in the warehouse now we have stripped oak, oak, dark oak. That's because she brought it here from the forester. We have tons of cobblestone because it was brought from the mines. I actually threw in a bunch of stone axes and stone pickaxes and hoes and shovels. I just made a ton and put them in here because I believe she'll also come and pick those up to give them to any workers who need them, say if they broke something they have already. So that's fantastic. It's going to save me so much time. Everything from various areas is going to be brought here by our courier and then be distributed where needed. We did set up that request, or I forget what it was called, something in here. Yeah, minimum stock for charcoal and potatoes. The only problem is we're not actually generating charcoal anywhere, and the potatoes, well, you might remember that our farmer is kind of broken. So we'll keep an eye on that, but either way, this is just, everything is getting much more organized and I love it. Now also, if we look at Town Hall, we now have the ability to have 14 citizens, and we have 13. Looks like 2 of those are children, so we actually have the ability to get 2 more jobs after that, 0 unemployed. So total, we have 3 open jobs available now, after the kids grow up, which means we need a new project. And it could be upgrades, but I just did a lot of upgrades, and we actually have 4 builders' huts, so we could start building a lot of things, or we could upgrade a couple while we build others. And actually, I think I know what the first thing is going to be, because I was looking through with the builder's wand, and there were some really cool looking things. What was it? Masonry. This one's sifters. Sifts through soil to find valuable resources like gems and ingots. That sounds fantastic. The only problem is, like the barracks, it requires the university to be built. And I also want a barracks. You probably see where I'm going with this. University would require books and that, and it enables technology research led by skilled researchers. Yeah, I think that's the ticket right there. So we'll look into getting that block. Where could I fit a university? I'd say either back in this corner, or actually right back here next to the guard tower might be good. I've noticed these guard towers, another really nice thing, and I don't think I mentioned it, they expand the border of your civilization by a ton. Other huts do it too, so you'll notice the forester did it, it pushed it back a little bit, but not a whole lot. These They expand it by, I don't even know how many, but lots of chunks. So if we ever want to expand our borders, just use the guard towers. Good to know. However, I'd like to get started with the university. Since that requires books, I think I have leather and sugarcane, but I also noticed these are in here. So I'll just double check. I didn't pick up any books, right? Well, aside from the ancient tome. Doesn't look like it. And we need 2 books. And that gave us 3. Perfect. We want, was it this, that, and that? University. Once again, sending our plebs to college, right, Randy? That's right, Imperator. Alright, are we happy with this? That's a nice big open area. I imagine the university is going to be pretty big. The only other spot would be back here, but kind of want it closer to the general central area and the hubbub of city life. Yeah, let's shoot for this. University. Why can't I see it? Where is it? Is that it? Yeah. Why is it all the way over there? Whoa! Oh yeah, this thing's enormous. Wow, okay. Yeah, that takes up quite a bit of space. So we'll need all of this area. Where's the, like, actual entrance? Something like that might do. Maybe bring it forward a bit. We're going to have to do a little bit of terraforming because it's on a hill. We'll maybe build it into the hillside, but then I'll also have to bring up some of the dirt around here. I've been doing that as we've been building just to make things fit a little bit better. It's pretty easy because they'll clear dirt to make this part, for example. Kinda close to the guard tower, but I guess that just means it'll be protected. Yeah, I think that will do nicely. I almost wish there was a way to line these up a bit better. I could turn it. Let's just see how that would look if I do... No, other way, I think. If I put it out that way, then the path would lead up and it would all be towards the left. That would be the entrance. That might be better? I don't know. Yeah, this might be better. They'll have to do a lot of digging. We could probably help. Yeah, let's go with this. Right click, check mark. I wish we could have more than one worker working at the same time, because yeah, this will take a bit. Well, like I said, we can help. There we go. I helped. I broke a bunch of weeds. I'm such a good helper. I'm noticing the hut block is missing. I think it might be buried under here, which means I don't know if they can start building until I find it and reveal it. And actually, I thought of a project while we're working on this. We'll help whichever builder is doing this. But in the meantime, I don't exactly know the purpose of upgrading the town hall. But knowing this kind of like civilization game style, I think it's the kind of thing where we're going to run into a block at one point. It'll say, you need town hall level 2 in order to do this. So I think we'll also set somebody to upgrading the town hall while we work on the university. Part of me almost thinks it would be fun to do mine colonies again, but just in like a flat world. So I didn't have to deal with any of this. There it is. See, I knew that was going to be an issue. Now that it's exposed, hopefully we get a builder. Oh wait, no, that wasn't the issue. We need to right click, build options, build building. That was the issue. Now we're good. Austin, looks like we've got our helper here. Anna, Ms. Gray, thank you for your assistance. All right, now that she's busy at that, we should probably go see about this town hall. I'm curious what it's going to take to upgrade this, because we are still just level 1, right? Build options. Where does it say? I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Well, either way, I don't think I've upgraded this. So, build options. What's it going to take? Actually, not too bad. I think I have all this stuff. So we'll click upgrade. There we go. We'll have that running. We have work being done over here, clearing out what needs to be cleared out. We're back to that old chestnut, gathering the proper materials. Actually, I mean, what I could do is if I notice, of course it's not going to, well, yeah, it wouldn't show there. But if I notice we're using a lot of the same type of things, like we are using a lot of the same type of shingles or roofing, using a lot of these things, dripped oak, log pillars, so I could just make a ton of each of those, put it in the warehouse, and then I'm guessing the courier would take care of it for me. Yeah, maybe after we do the upgrade and the build over there, we'll try that, but for now I'm just gonna do what I've been doing. Fulfill the builder requests, that is. Also, because our farmer's a little wonky, we should keep up with this and just make sure none of the citizens run out of food. In fact, we can run a test with the courier. So we've got some extra potatoes. Actually, speaking of farmer, let's just have a look real quick. Oh wait, are you going to collect potatoes from her? Has Athena been doing her job? Hold on, Leanna, wait. Oh, no, you don't have anything, unless it doesn't show in your inventory. No, you're not wearing a backpack, okay. You came to check, but, yeah, there was nothing there. Okay, do you have any on you? She's got a stack. I don't know. I'm through trying to guess what's going on in that addled mind. Anyway, oh, I forgot. You can right-click and it automatically replants. I've been doing it the old way. I totally forgot about that. Okay, let's check the restaurant. Ooh, looking good here. We're doing some good work. More impressive town hall. Nobody would say no to that. Okay, we've got, well, first of all, Royce munching down on some baked potato. We have baked potatoes left in here, but no regular ones, right? Yeah, some are cooking, but that's it. Maybe the courier did just drop off some, but anyway, I want to check. if I put some potatoes... Oh, wait, there's a ton of potatoes. So, wait a minute. The courier is taking the baked potatoes and putting over here. I don't think I want that. Let's put some of these in here. So, apparently, the courier will bring potatoes over there to be baked, but then when they're done, we'll bring them here. But I don't think I want that because we want them to be able to stay here to be eaten. So I guess I didn't think about it, but we should say minimum stock, add baked potato, and I don't know, let's say 8 stacks of baked potatoes should always be here. Yeah, because we don't want them taken away. We want Chef Guildford to be able to dole those out. So I guess that can be our test. Let's see if Liana, you were the courier, right? Are you going to bring some baked potatoes over there? I'm going to check. Here's the thing. Are you going to take these? She not taking them because I'm standing here? Or did you come by for something else? I think she came for something else. Okay. Nah, no need waiting. We'll just, we'll check in a little bit and see if anything that was over there gets moved up into this. That is so hard to reach. There we go. Yeah. So let me know. Just let me know, Chef Guildford. Got to keep those bellies full. And I think we've got enough going on right now so that they can build the town hall. You'll notice I also started the tavern. That's another one that was just level 1, so we're going to get that upgrading. And then the university is still getting worked on. I think we're still in the clearing the ground phase. Yeah, that'll take a bit. So we've got time is what I'm saying, which means we should grab our quest log and see what's going on. Bob and Wendy. Talk to Royce Zigorst. And we need to get a clipboard. Where's Royce? Too many names. Oh, is that our forester? Yeah. Royce, what did you want? I already forgot. Guards or barracks towers? That's an old one. This will now also allow you to upgrade all kinds of other buildings. If you want to construct multiple buildings in parallel, consider getting a second builder. Pfft, I've got 4, my friend. Regularly check the... Okay, so did I... Oh, I did his task. I don't know what it was. Okay, I'm just that good. Now we need the clipboard. How do I make a clipboard? Oh, that's easy. Leather and sticks. Oh, by the way, you'll be excited to know, citizen. I have been so looking forward to fall and just waiting and just being angry that it's not here yet. Or autumn, if you were feeling fancy. And this morning, I was able to go outside and have my coffee with a hoodie on. Can you believe that? A hoodie, citizen. Around me, it's been consistently like above 90 degrees Fahrenheit and above 80% humidity, like non-stop, and it's been driving me crazy. This morning, it was 55 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, I loved it. I cannot wait for that more consistently. Let me know in the comments, what's your favorite season? And just to warn you, if you say summer and that you enjoy the 90-degree weather, you and I, we're going to disagree. Okay, I already forgot what I was doing. Now that we're back on track. Oh no, I did remember. Okay, there's our clipboard. I think what they do, because I've noticed them doing this a couple times now, is they ask for something and then they just like take it and they give it right back. So if I right-click it, no colony set on the town hall. Okay. So I think I'll get this back eventually after I turn it in for the quest, so I'm just curious what it does. Looking good in here. So if we do that, nothing. Noting requests on the clipboard from Nova Roma. Oh, okay. So people have been requesting stuff. Ooh. I didn't know my guards wanted armor, so this is actually really good to know. There's stuff on here I had no idea they wanted. I mean, I can't really afford it because we're still pretty much in the Stone Age. Any iron I've been finding, I've been putting into things that we need for the builds. But that's why I wanted that sifter. This is really cool. Look at that. Okay, in the morning, we'll give the clipboard to whoever was asking about it. And then maybe we can get that sifter pretty soon and start getting some iron out of that. Get everybody some armor. Only show important quests. Why is that important? Oh, maybe he's running out. Well, I could probably help with that. Ooh, look at the moon. That looks pretty cool. If we need charcoal, but we don't have anybody automating it yet, feels like I should have more than this. I'm gonna go check at the forester too really quick. Probably because he's stripping all the logs. I mean, technically I can cook those too. Yeah, that'll work fine. Never mind. Cook up some charcoal for whoever asked for it. I already forgot. Oh yeah, Chef Guildford. In fact, we're gonna easily, well not easily, but we're gonna semi-automate this a little bit better. I'm just gonna bring this over by the warehouse so we can just move things like, what do you call it, wood from the forester. Easily turn it into charcoal. Everybody happy. Boop, boop. There we go. Then I'm thinking if we put the charcoal right into here, Liana will come by and pick it up. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Ooh, looking at this too, they might not be able to wear iron. How do I level people up? There's got to be a way to get them to use better tools and stuff, because they can only use... Oh, these are weird. I don't know what these are. Yeah, they might only be able to do leather. I don't know. Guildford, what are you talking about? You've got plenty of charcoal. Oh, what? No, what? Royce Gorst, what? Where were you, Randy? Oh, I suppose, yeah, you took care of it now, and there's just... I got this place lit up like crazy, too. Taking it out on you, Ashen Cow. Well, that's a disappointment. What we got in the grave? I'll take that stuff. That is a bummer. Let's pretend That never happened. Hopefully nobody noticed. We'll miss Royce, but we'll just kind of put his stuff in here for the next one. These things happen. Oh, see, we've already got a new one. Diego. Good job, Diego. He's a go-getter. Oh, finish the town hall. Look at that. Get the fireworks and everything. Now, does that help us in any way? Not that I can tell. Well, hopefully it will at some point. I guess if we're going to need leather armor, I may as well plant some wheat as well so we can keep up with breeding the cows a little bit more regularly. Get all the leather we need, get our guards equipped. Not that they're doing much good, we just lost Royce. But we are working on getting a barracks. That'll help after we get the university. It's somewhere back there. Tavern's coming along as well. It'd be nice if this gave you more beds, but I can already tell that I don't think it does. Are you stuck up here? There we go. Can you get down now? Here, you can have these extra ladders. There you go. You should be able to get down. I don't know why you're staying up there, but that's fine. I just noticed this other hole over by the forester's hut, so maybe that's where the issue is coming from. We'll just cover that up. Hopefully that helps Royce rest in peace. I also got distracted and forgot we were supposed to deliver this clipboard. Wait, there you are. Come back. I did your quest. Liana, stop running away. You brought a clipboard. Can I have it? Here you are. Now, can I have it back, please? Found a clipboard to use it. Shift right click. I already did that. Give you an overview of all the quest. Super handy. You're welcome. Yeah, see, she just gave it back. Whatever makes them happy, right? Oh boy. Okay, we gotta go around and there's more quests. Alright, Guildford. Can automate most of the help with a warehouse and a courier. It seems I'm getting ahead of them. I already got one. Make sure to check your quest log. Noted, Guildford. Noted. Mohammed. Oh, processing Royce's death. Yeah, okay. Milking, more like. Insensitive? How dare you, citizen? Called efficiency. Let's see. Hey there, can I... A new pair of builder's goggles. Alright, we'll look into that. That's something new. And finally, lots of dangerous mobs around. Killing some zombies. Yeah, I mean, I'll try. No promises. Now, how do we get builder's goggles? That's a bit more difficult. Leather, glass pane, gold, iron. Do I have any of that? One leather, one iron. Ah, we do have some gold. No glass around yet. That shouldn't be an issue. Thank you. I require more leather. Sorry, horsey. Look away, citizen. Look away. Everything's fine. No horses were harmed in the filming of this. Alright, we've got our glass panes. I think that's it. Nope, not that one. This one. Yeah, builder's goggles. They do nothing. Blueprint previews enabled. So they do something then. Alright, let's get them. And then who was that for? River. Oh, River, I have your goggles. Here you are. Have some goggles, and then can I immediately have them back? Finally see clearly what I'm building again. You should try them out sometime. They're pretty neat. There we go. Now, if I put them on... Oh, I can't do the curio thing. Let's just put them there for now. Ooh, so I should be able to turn this on and off. So I mapped the preview to a key, so if I do... That's not working. What if I do... Oh, there we go. Kinda. You can see it change. What about over here? Bong. There we go. So that's kind of cool. You can turn a preview on and off, and actually that might help if we wanted to go and start building for... Oh, that's why we couldn't see. They just finished the tavern. Hooray! But yeah, if we wanted to help, we could always come and start building based on what we see. That's not a bad idea. But for example, like if I can help by doing this. Uh-oh, falling into a cavern down here. You see what I mean? This is kind of neat. It means we're like more easily able to help. Yep, I think this will come in handy. All right, what are we working on in here? I just realized how insane I look. Look at that. Mad Scientist Legion. Don't worry, the plan is all coming together. All right, those are neat, but I want to keep the helmet for now. We'll just keep those on us. Then see if we can get one last quest before going to bed. Hello? Ew, they got a snail crawling all over them when they sleep. Gross. Oh, I like Anna. Forgive me for interrupting, Your Highness. Somebody knows how to address me. I meant no disrespect. Warehouse and a courier, I'm sure you would like to know how to automate crafting. I sure would. Colony still lacks a know-how, but don't falter. This is the perfect moment to get a university. I'm already working on that. Hooray. University, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we already did that. Okay, good. So that's new information. Apparently at the university, we'll also be able to start auto-crafting stuff we need for building, or at least that's the way I'm taking it. That would be fantastic. Also, if you're wondering why certain citizens are suddenly highlighted and they weren't before, that's because in the quest log I've been doing this track citizen. It just makes it easier for me to see who I need to go back to for these. Oh, that's actually a new one right there. Now that the university is finished, it's not finished. You've got bad information, but anyway, our next concern is our healthcare. We should get a hospital in this town. I mean, yeah, sounds right. Doctors in the hospital will heal your citizens from all kinds of diseases, essential part of your colony. But you have to research it. Okay, got it. So we've now got a list of 3. Hospital, barracks, what was the last one? Sifter. Ooh, we're gonna be busy. Actually thinking of that, I mean, man, it almost feels... We're not running out of room, but it's gonna start getting crowded, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Also, did I have a level 2 tavern? Now that I'm looking at this, that looks more level 3 to me. Maybe I did. Who knows? Either way, I think we're hitting one of those times again where we're gonna wait for the university to be done. I'm just gonna run around doing little chores and quests and things like that. Once it is finished, we'll figure it out. We'll apparently have to research things before we can build the things that I just mentioned. The only thing I might do in the interim, it kind of depends. I might have to get more of these guard towers to expand for more land if we end up needing it. We probably shouldn't. I think we still got little spaces we need to fill in here and there, so it shouldn't be an issue. Either way, I'll let you know once we've gotten there. Ancient Greek education, especially in Athens, was heavily focused on the pursuit of knowledge for its own sake. The goal was to cultivate a well-rounded citizen with a strong command of rhetoric, philosophy, and physical prowess. Roman education, in contrast to the Greek model, was more pragmatic and focused on producing effective public servants and leaders. While they adopted much of the Greek curriculum and even hired Greek tutors, the ultimate goal was to prepare students for a career in law, politics, or the military. I decided it would be a good idea to get everything that we could up to level 2, kind of as a baseline. Any structure should be at least level 2. To that end, I set upgrades on pretty much everything. I think we're nearly there. You know, the mine, the forest store, all the stuff that was still level 1 should be level 2 now. We also have the university set, so we'll look into that in a second. But I also realized this mod pack really gets at my, I'm laziness. And it makes me think, why should I have to, breed cows and get leather? Why would I do that when I have people to do it for me? To that end, I constructed this, a cowhand's hut. So now we have Halo here. She will breed the cows that I put back here, and then she should be harvesting leather for me, and steak. So after a while, we'll come back and we should have the leather we need to make some armor for our guards. So before we go and get started at the university, there's a problem. Since we're pretty much across the board at level 2 now, I decided it was time to upgrade the builder's huts to level 3. Unfortunately, I noticed that takes a few items from the nether. So we're going to look into the university, see if we can get something started. Then, unfortunately, we do have to do some work. We need to find diamonds for a diamond pickaxe, get some obsidian, and head to the nether. And yes, I'm not pleased about it. But anyway, we've got August in here, and it's a university level 1, so we can research civilian combat or technology. And it's a little different than I thought. It looks like there's level 1, level 2, and so forth types of research, which I wasn't expecting. You also have to pay for them. So for example, Keen unlocks library, and it needs 3 books. So that's not too bad, but I also don't know that I need a library. What I want is this, barracks. And that's 3 blocks of iron. Ugh. Oh, we were gonna have to do mining anyway, August. So let's see if we can get your iron. We'll get you started on that research, and then we'll go for diamonds. Luckily, the mine is already pretty deep, so I'm thinking we just go down to iron level. Ooh, not deep enough though. Might have to start our own mine. I'm sure Destiny wouldn't mind if we just cut our way into the wall. Yeah, that was terrible, sorry. And start digging down. So just to reiterate, we need iron, enough for 3 blocks, and at least 3 diamonds. And hopefully on the way like this, we just run into some, because that would make things a bit more quick for us. I guess it's about time we get an iron pickaxe too. Yes, it's beyond time. But I've been doing civilization building, it's different. There we go. Yes, incredibly late to be getting that advancement. Acknowledged, citizen. Here we go, this is what I was looking for. This will make things go much more quick. Look at all this iron already. 1, 2, 3 deposits, 4 right next to each other. Oh yeah. In fact, this might be it right here. Just check my math. Oh, wait, I see one more. Ooh, and a diamond. Oh yeah, and with this, yeah, we're good. Uh-oh. Yeah, hello. Is this your domain? I apologize. Not really, though. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, that's 31. I only needed 27. And I've still got some in the furnace up there, so we are good. Thank you. Plus 9? Oh yeah. Let's bring this back up, then we come back down and get 2 more diamonds. Destiny's still hard at work, love to see it. Actually, I can drop off some of this at the warehouse in case anybody needs it. There we go. Get this all cooked up. And out of curiosity, how's it looking over here? Oh yeah, starting to get a little bit at the, what is this called? A cow? Cowhand. Probably go faster once we have more cows. There we are, we'll grab our iron, get our 3 blocks of iron, deliver those to, was it August working here? Let's see, research, combat, tactic training. So everything's blue, I assume that means we're good. To do tactic training? 1 out of 1 research in progress. Okay, I don't know how long it takes. It doesn't say that. I guess we'll find out. Good luck, August. Now, on to diamonds. This could be dangerous. Yep, it's dangerous. Oh boy. Ooh, what is that? Can't read your name tag. Bouldering zombie? Don't like that. Jeez, they do a lot of damage. Oh man, this is not going to be fun. I just want diamonds. Oh, they're all over the place. Oh jeez. Yep, there's a lot. Ow. I might find a different pathway. That's going to be very difficult to get through. Just to give you an idea, I'm in free cam. This is what we were just trying to build into, and I don't really like the idea of having to come into here. Yeah, we'll try a different way. It's important to be smart about these things, citizen. I'm not a huge fan of all the lava that I'm seeing on the mini-map, but we'll see if that's an issue. Okay, the mini-map just updated. That's a little bit more lava. What is going on with that? Oh my goodness. Yeah, that could be an issue. Look at all of that. Woo, diamond. Can we get over there without plummeting to our fiery doom? Because there's actually obsidian right there. This could be like a one-stop shop. There's another one right there. We totally can. Hopefully all the light from the lava is keeping mobs out of here. I will take that, thank you. Oh, there couldn't be two, really? Alright, let's go try to get that one. This seems totally safe. Nearly there. Yeah, seriously, look at this place. I mean, there's diamonds everywhere, which is great, but I'm only getting 3 for now. We know we can come back. Oh, there's 2! And we are going to be safe about this. We do not want these lost, so we're going to take that. Thank you very much. There's 3! 4! 5? Yes, please. There we go. 7 diamonds. I'm a happy boy. Let's get out of here. That is a successful trip. And yes, I did forget about the obsidian, didn't I? I think there's lava up here somewhere. Okay, we'll keep some of these goodies in here. Harder flesh? Potion of toughness. Interesting. New drops. Okay. But anyway, now we can make ourselves a diamond pickaxe. Now we just need lava. For some reason, I thought I saw... Is that some right there? Some over here, too. That should be no problem. Quick boating trip and we'll be all good. There's that allay again. I don't know why they just are out, doing their own thing. Should be right up here. Oh yeah, I think we found the spot. Hello. Leave this here for you, thank you. And off to work. This won't take forever. Nope, don't go anywhere. And with that one, there's our 10 obsidian, which means we can head back. I think we'll make the portal down by the water kind of away from most structures, just in case the citizens can wander into the nether. We don't want that. So we'll keep it a fair distance away. And right down here is as good a place as any. So let's say right here, this should be far enough away. 1, 2, 3, cobble, boop, boop. 1, 2, 3, just to keep it even, cobble. Okay. Oh, this is not going to be fun. We just need a flint and steel. Yeah, I thought I found a flint earlier. There we go. Get ourselves one of those. Perfect. And my thought is we'll just be as quick as we can. I think we just need netherrack, quartz, maybe glow shroom. There's just a couple things. All right, let's do this, citizens. We'll get it over with. Don't hurt me, don't hurt me, don't hurt me. Oh boy. Wonderful. Well, we've got everything within sight. I see quartz, I see glow shroom, I see netherrack. Let's just get a bit of everything and get out of here. Thank you. That should do nicely. And we'll take the gold, because why not? This will also do nicely. Actually, can I? No, it doesn't work with these trees. Oh well. Thank you. Alright, I think I'm happy with that. And we didn't have to go too far, which is always nice. We can come back if we need more, I just hope that I don't. Quickly back in. I don't want to play with the magma cube. Nope, 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 nope. We're alive! So I'll make what we need for that, and then we'll check in at the university, because I want to see if that barracks is ready. We should move quickly, because I feel like another raid can't be too far off. Also, I'm getting low on food. I wonder if we can help along the cow hand hut, or whatever it was called, because I want more steak. We need more cows. There should be more than this, unless she's been slaughtering them as she goes. That would explain why there's so few. We can maybe bring new ones in, because there's nothing in there. You've got some beef, I'll take that. Not a lot of leather, though. Let's just move the cows we have over there. That's got to count for something. I think we're gonna get some sheep out too, but whatever. Like all the sheep? Jeez, really? Okay, now some of the sheep, get back in. Not the cows. Oh, this, oh. Alright. We kept 2 sheep in. That's fine. Everybody else, come with me. We're gonna have to mix some sheep in, but that's fine. Going in the side entrance. And yes, this is the side entrance. Everybody in. There we go. Hopefully that helps. Oh, we missed one. Oh yeah, look at her. She's taking out that cow. She's taking out all the cows that I just brought in. You're supposed to breed them. Quickly, quickly. Make babies before Halo takes you out. She's relentless. Oh, what a horror show. Oh, are you done? All right, hopefully that helps. Now let's check on research after some quick cooking. Oh, look at that. Perfect timing. Your researchers made a breakthrough. They now understand tactic training. It's like they knew I was coming to check on their progress. All right, August, let's check. Says you've now got tactics training. So combat, that's good. Unlocks barracks, so that's unlocked. We can do improved bows. Coffee keeps them awake. I guess that's when they sit down. They must be sleeping. Wow, there's so much research. Look at all of this. Oh, you can zoom out. Oh my goodness. Look at all of that. Knights unlock shield use. That's another 3 blocks of iron. Guard armor, 10 durability. Knights force mobs to target them. Guards have a chance to score critical hits. So yeah, there is a lot there. Let's just, well, can we do anything yet? We can probably do this. 3 books. What about technology? I feel a bit overwhelmed with this, so why don't we just make the barracks and then we'll maybe think about that. Can I take these? I could just break the stuff they have in here. I mean, it's technically mine anyway. I gave it to them to build. In any event, we need a barracks, and I've kind of been saving this spot right here for it, because it's either that or this, but over here, I don't know. People usually say they want it near their homes. This is most of the homes right here. So I'm thinking this would be a good spot. And of course, block of iron is what we need for the barracks, but luckily we got extra iron, which means we can make that. I didn't look at the others. I assume it's the same type of recipe. Yeah, so block of iron, build tool, planks, gives us a barracks. Oh, weird. Oh, there we go. I just like duplicated the barracks by accidentally clicking it. I don't know. It's gone now. Oh well. I thought I found a hack. Do I sound like a Gen Zer? Hacksaw? I don't think anybody says that. Okay, so if we want it here, let's take a look. Military, barracks, level 1. Of course, it's not going to show up where I want it. It is all the way over there. No way. How do I get it to show up here? Shift right click? There we go. That moved it. Shift right click. I think I figured that out earlier. That, oh my goodness, that's a big boy. Okay, I don't think that's going to fit here. We might have to try to push it back over this way, or maybe back in this corner. I think that's the only spot that will fit. It is huge. We might, yeah, put it back there. Which kind of stinks, because I was hoping to have it near the residences, but there's not really room anywhere for it. Oh well, needs must. Looks like there's 2 entrances to it. Uh-oh, got a zombie. Should be alright. So that way? No, the other way. We want it so that that entrance is around there. The other goes behind those 2, but as close together as we can. I think that should do the trick. And it fits in the borders, which is good. Now we just put it into the ground. Free cam is a huge help with these. It's so hard to tell from a distance, or, you know, from up close how it's going to look. But I think that should do the trick. All right, give that a right click, check mark. Check out the build options. Basic stuff, luckily. Build building. You know the drill, citizen. We're going to get all the stuff together to get this built, get it all up and running, and then figure out how to make our civilization safe. See you in a few. This cinematic in particular makes it look like we got next to nothing done. We'll talk about it in a bit, but this barracks was just taking absolutely forever to build. So much so that I was able to erect a few extra guard towers during the barracks build so we can get extra guards, but also expand the borders of our civilization a bit. Let's head into the next 10 days and decide how we want to handle the barracks build. The barracks is taking a while, and I think it's 2 reasons. One, I was a little late to start with the excavation, with getting some of this area prepped, and the citizens are very slow at that, as far as like digging out dirt and breaking cobble, all that sort of thing. But 2, the builders always have to go back to their build hut to get material, so I think that's Kira there. And as we get further away from the build huts, it's something I really didn't consider. They're going to have to take longer trips every time they build. So essentially, every time we build up in this direction, I think that's the south, it's going to take longer to build things, which is a bit of a bummer. Also, I lose track. Did I point out yet that we have 4 of these guard towers now? I put 1 back here, guarding against the wild apple trees, and 1 up here, because we did lose a forester already, and I don't want to lose a second. All that being said, we are going to just kind of wait for Kira to do her thing over here and build the barracks up. But in the meantime, we're also going to look at next steps. Got to keep ourselves busy. Now, looking into the university over here, we have Keen unlocked, so we have the library. I'm wondering if we should do more of these citizen ones, because what I kind of forgot was we were supposed to be looking into a hospital, and I continue to forget what it was called, a sifter. Oh, here's hospital. Takes 1 carrot. That is super easy. I guess we can do that. Graveyard, ambition, mystical site. There's just so much to do here. But yeah, we need to keep up with this. I don't, half of it, I don't know what it does. But it must be important. We'll figure it out. But anyway, do I have carrots? I feel like at some point I did pick some up. Well, golden carrots. Oh no, yeah, we do have one. There we go. And maybe we should plant a few of these just so we don't run out. Take out some potatoes. Boop, 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 boop. And this one goes to research. Hello, August. I brought you a carrot, which is presumably important for your stamina research. There we go. Research in progress. Also, since we unlocked the library, it does not say what the point is. Actually, it wouldn't say there. It would say here. Provide a study place to improve the intelligence of adult citizens. That seems good. Because I'm assuming what they mean by that, if we look at, hey, Austin, they obviously have these skills or attributes here. Actually, you've got pretty high intelligence. But if we look at job, these skills are influenced by the worker's job. So she doesn't actually need intelligence, but you get the picture. The different attributes help with different jobs. If we had a library, I'm guessing that would make our citizens happier, but also smarter. But do we want them smart or ignorant and pliable? No, of course we want smart citizens. I'm a little worried to look, but how big is a library? Because we talked about it, we're getting a little bit low on space. What is this? Why is the ground a different color here? Has it always been like that? That's new, isn't it? This is new. Did we just like grow a biome here? Maybe it's always been there. Maybe I'm losing my mind. Anyway, doesn't matter. How big is a library? Of course it spawns all the way over there. Just want to see how big it is. It's not bad. It might actually fit in this spot that I've been trying to find something to put there. Free cam is so helpful. It would be kind of close to the foresters, but that would fit. Let's make the library hut block. I believe it was that. Yep, library. There we go. Oh, gross. It takes birch. Oh, well, if you say so. So we'll do this, we'll do that. We will say build options. Yeah, it's all birch. Great. Build building. Get rid of these trees. Realize that I don't have my mini map and turn that back on. Doesn't look like I have birch. I thought I did. Maybe I used it all. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of when we went and got that lava. I think there's birch up here. Yeah, right across the way. Easy enough. Look at this skeleton just hanging out. Broad daylight. Back in my day, skeletons used to burn in the daylight. What's this world coming to? Take a few of these, thank you. I think this one should do it right here. Well, we may as well break the axe, which shouldn't take long. In fact, I'm guessing this one will break it. Yep, I was right. But that's plenty, I hope. If not, we've got saplings. In case you're wondering, yeah, it feels pretty weird being this far into a video and still pretty consistently using stone stuff. But normally I'd be mining, I'd be making an iron farm, and instead we're just spending all this time getting set up with the civilization, taking care of our citizens and whatnot. Very strange. Anyway, who's working on the library? I want to see the material list. There it is. We want that right there. Lots of birch. Oh my goodness, lots of bookshelves too. This is going to take some time. This one's a lot different than what I'm used to. Wheat extra shingles? Shingle material, wheat extra, support material, birch log. Oh no. What is wheat extra? Wheat extra. This. Ah, it's cheap. That's small miracles there. Okay, I'm gonna be busy for a bit. I envy you, citizen. I get lots of work and tedium, and you get quick cuts like this. That was supposed to be a quick cut, but we've got a problem. Barbarians in the southeast. I'm gonna sleep in a second. Uh-oh. Oh no! Austin found them! Okay, let's see how she does. You get out of there, Austin. Get out of there. We gotta sleep. We gotta go help. I'm coming, Austin! To battle! What are you? Oh, never mind. Ah! Not Austin, no! How dare you! Alright, I'm gonna need backup. Whoa, there's a lot of them. Okay. Just slowly walk away. Take them as we go. Somebody help me attack! Wish the barracks was done. 5 left.
I'll be back.
2 left. Take them, Vivan. Get out of here. Oh. Okay, we did it. Thank you, Vivan. Oh, that was sad. It's always sad to lose one of ours, but we drove them back. It's the cost of war, Austin. I love that little thing it does. Da, 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 da. Yeah, and maybe we should, like, get a move on with this barracks. Taking forever. Alright, let's find our new guard and give them the sword. That must be you, Edison. You can't replace Austin, but, you know, welcome to the team, Edison. Oh, it's always a sad day. Well, that ruined my quick cut. So let's try it again. I do lots of work, blah, blah, blah. You get it quick and do a quick cut just like this. There, much better. That's how we do a quick cut. Excuse the insane glasses. Also, this is fun. In the time it took me to put this together and have them build us a little tiny library, the barracks still isn't done. That's why I'm wearing the glasses. I've been helping. Look at me being a good helper, citizen. I put all of the oak down because look, if you do this, if I go boop, then I can see what it's supposed to look like. Oh, did I miss some? I missed some. Oh, poo. Well, whatever. I did most of the oak. So hopefully that'll help, but man, does this thing take a while to build. So I'll probably come back and keep helping here. But 2 things I noticed while I was running around. 1, the research at the university is done. So we should also be able to make a hospital. But 2, there's a tiny, teeny little problem with that. We have 16 out of 16 citizens, 1 is a child, none are unemployed, and even when that child grows up, they might be like a librarian or something, or would it be student? I'm not sure. The long and the short of it is, we either need more housing or upgrades. And looking around, I don't really want to add more housing. I kind of like having a tiny little residential quarter right here. I'm going to see if we can just do upgrades. But real quick before that, let's see if we could start some more research. I never did check where the sifter is. Probably technology, I would guess. Stonemason's hut, crusher's hut, meltery, blacksmith. All of this stuff looks really good. Finding more ores. It's not exactly what I was looking for. Ooh, that would be great. Citizen block place speed plus 100%, but it would also be incredibly hard to get. Requires over 1,000 iron ingot. You kidding me? But I'm guessing you can automate a lot of this. I don't know. I'm sure it's on here somewhere. Oh, and by the way, I noticed finally up here it says level 1 takes a half hour for any of those to finish, then level 2 takes an hour, level 3 2 hours, so that answers an earlier question. Either way, I'll do some looking into this, probably choose something cheap to start working. I mean, these might actually be helpful. Stone smeltery, processing and refining various stone blocks through smelting in a furnace, and crafting tools and item at the stonemason. That would probably be helpful. Blacksmith hut, craft tool, armor, and other items using metal materials. Process ore, so yeah, there's lots of little things. But it does look like masonry is what we're after for the sifter. And for masonry, yeah, this is all the other stuff. Stone cake. But once again, I don't see the sifter stuff, but that's fine. We'll just pick one and just start going with something. I'm sure it'll work. So that's the plan. I also noticed on there we need a mine of level 3 for it to work, so we'll have to upgrade the mine, we'll upgrade our residences, we'll finish the barracks. There's so much to do. I forgot I was wearing these insane glasses, so I'm going to go back to work and I'll see you in a little bit. Citizen. Another brief note as I'm running around like a madman. We're doing upgrades all over the place. I think we're almost done with the barracks. I'm not joking when I say I think I built most of that thing myself. Kira had influenza, we had to get her a carrot and potato to cure her, it was this whole thing. But I wanted to point out, finally figured out where, we go to technology, where the sifter thing was. I was looking under all of the things that looked like, you know, masonry and blacksmithing and all that sort of thing. I didn't look under woodwork, because I thought, why would, it has nothing to do with woodwork. But the first one after that, sieving, unlocks the sifter's hut. The strange thing is, it says it requires a fisher's hut, totaling at least 3 levels, and lots of string. Geez, we'll have to go back to that spider spawner. So I wanted to point that out so that if you, after the next cut, you see a fisher's hut, that's why. I did make the block, and the only potential problem is that we actually can't hit the water directly from anywhere inside our borders, but I don't think that's an issue. I think we can just dig ourselves a pond. And since we already have the farm and the cowhand's hut over here, I was thinking we'd probably just do the fisher hut right on top of this rise here. So that's my quick update. We figured that out. We're going to get a fisher's hut. This is the spot I chose for the hospital, so we're going to get started with that hopefully pretty soon. As I mentioned, the barracks is nearly done, I think. And we're upgrading our residences. I think that's mainly what I've been working on. We did upgrade the mine again. So those are my updates, citizen. I'm going to place this fisher's hut. We're going to hopefully finish up the various building projects I have going on, and then we can learn how to use all of these new things. Like we've got the library, we'll have a hospital, a fisher's hut, a blah, whatever, and by that time we'll have more citizens, so we'll learn how to use all of those once we finish all of our upgrades. See you in a few. I'm saying that a lot nowadays. Well, there's the hospital finished, and we are quickly approaching day 70. Time kind of got away from me there. And yeah, the barracks is still not done. It's so close to being done. But an interesting thing I noticed, remember earlier when we were making the guard towers and we saw this barracks tower block? This must be what it is. It's just, like an addition to the barracks itself? I'm not quite sure, but yeah, I don't know. Either way, let's go, Kira. Come on. I swear we've been working on this thing for like 15 days, but like I said, we're so close. It looks done. It's gotta just be like, I don't know, just the torches? No, she's going to bed. If you make a barracks, citizen, start it as early as possible. This is madness how long this thing is taking. But I think we can confidently say that we'll have it within the next 10 days, because, I mean, we should have it tomorrow. I was hoping to finish it up these 10 days, but, you know, what do I know? I'm just, you know, in charge around here. I'm just the Imperator. Not that Randy cares. Not that Kira could get a move on. But yeah, everybody's going to bed. I'll wrap up these 10 days by saying, I decided I really like the look of level 3 stuff. Like, check this out. Everything is all spruce now, so we're getting into that. just a much better look than the oak, in my opinion. Right, Vivon? But that being said, there's still so much more to do. Yeah, this is looking good. Everything's looking really good around here now. But we still have to upgrade 3 residences, the forester, the university. We have to build... Oh yeah, I got a stonemason thingy over here. But I think in the next 10 days, we'll at least be able to figure out the barracks and the hospital. Yes. All right, let's go to bed. I will see you in the next 10 days.
Awesome.
Are you kidding me, Kira? Yeah, by the way, welcome to the next 10 days. She came in and put down 1 torch, and that's what it took to finish this. You couldn't have done that last night. You needed to wait till the morning to do 1 torch. Don't you walk away from me. Oh, unbelievable. Okay, that took absolutely forever. What does this thing do? I built the whole thing because people kept asking about it, but what does it do? It's just, there's no beds. I mean, how do I use this to stop barbarians? Because we've got this too. Barracks tower. Oh, okay, so this is different. You must construct this hut before you can hire a worker. So we're not done. We built the barracks, and that was it. What are you doing here, Edison? We built the barracks, but now we need to do barracks tower? Is that what I'm hearing? We're not done? I mean, whatever. We're not going to be able to get to it for a while because I've got so many projects going right now, but we'll say build building. Maybe people will stop asking now. That's the thing that everybody says. There's no barracks near my home. So maybe we won't have to hear that anymore? That would be very nice. Okay, I just looked in the quest book. Somebody has a quest called Rally the Troops, and I'm guessing that's going to tell me what I need to do with the barracks. Which is good, because I need to know what to do. Is it you? Are you going to tell me? There are no guard or barracks towers near my home. Yeah, I get it. I've seen a fancy new residence was just recently completed. The people that live there start becoming a bit more picky with food. What does that mean? First, aside from the restaurant, you should build a cookery that is able to cook some of the special dishes and provide them to the restaurant. I mean, I'll say on it, but I'm going to be honest with you, Mohammed. We're not doing that, okay? We've got a lot of other things going on right now. Hopefully he takes that okay. Randy, lately seeing a lot of skeletons. Skeletons? Pfft, no problem. Okay, so is that not Rally the Troops? That was just about skeletons. That has nothing to do with the barracks. How is that helpful? I've been kind of getting behind on the quests a little bit. What are you doing over here, Diego? Now that the research is done, the process is the same. What are you even talking about? Oh, the hospital. I've already done all of this. Okay, so he knows that. Awesome. I feel much better now knowing there is a hospital in the colony. Here, take this for initial stock of medicine in the hospital. What is it? Oh, carrots. Is that medicine? Are carrots medicine? Very kind of you. What do we have here? Oh, yeah, that's right. I kind of forgot about the armor, too. We've got an update about that in a second. Man, there is so much stuff we're missing. Yeah, I'll get to that in a moment. First, apparently, carrots and potatoes go at the hospital because that's what passes for medicine in these parts. But then, we need to look into that armor because I was a little bit foolish, and I'll tell you why. But first, here's our hospital. Looks nice. Okay. We don't have a worker yet because we don't have any people, but we're upgrading residences, so that shouldn't be an issue soon. And I guess we just put this in here. That is what they need. Okay, everybody's happy. But anyway, I was a bit foolish because you remember the longest time ago... Oh, hold on a second. No, you're the builder. Yeah, we'll be with you in a moment. The longest time ago, we were trying to get armor for the guards. And we thought leather armor would be good because they can't really have higher levels of armor just yet. And that's why we made the cowhand's hut, because she'd be making some leather. And I kept thinking, man, this is going so slow. Every time I come by, there's maybe like this. There's only 2 here, and then I check hers, and it's like, oh, 4, that's not bad. There's 6. But I still thought it was going kind of slow. I've just been doing that, picking it up from her every once in a while. And then it hit me, we have a courier. So obviously, I'm not the only one picking up stuff from the cowhand's hut. So if we check, I think I've been putting it in here. So now we've got 34 here. But as I said, I completely forgot that the courier would also be picking it up and putting it in the warehouse. So let's see how much is in there. And then I think we can probably start making some leather armor for some, if not, well, no, it's not going to be all of the guards, but some of them. So in the warehouse, yeah, 25 in here. So that's almost a stack. Do we have more sitting around anywhere? Things are filling out nicely in here. Kind of difficult to see what's what, though. Ooh, 39 beef in there. Okay. Yeah, so I think that's it. 59. I'm guessing we could at least make 1 full set with that, right? Just one more time if we look. Yeah. All of the guards want this, and minimal level is leather with maximum level chain. It looks like you can do some specific types from Epic Knights mod, but yeah, I don't feel like getting into that just now, so I think what we'll do is get at least one set. So we got some boots, some pants, got some chest plate, and a helmet. There you go. Let's see how many sets we can make. Looks like two full sets. And I think we should outfit our knights, because the archers presumably should be keeping their distance. Here's one. Oh, by the way, how appropriate is this? Ares. Ares is one of our knights. Great name. Alright, so can we just give you these and you'll know to put them on? Or can I put them on over there? No. Hey, put on that armor. It was really difficult to get all the stuff I needed to get that. It's not an open request. Oh, there we go. He just put it on. There we go. Looking good, Ares. Alright, let's find the other knight. There should be two. Oh, is that him right here? Edison. Hello, Edison. Take some leather armor. And I see you've got your lettuce. Good job. Oh, I'm feeling more protected already. Let's just make sure he puts on the armor. Come on, Edison. You know you want to. Come on, Edison. Don't be a fool. Put the armor on. It's there for a reason. Oh, geez, zombie. Take him out, Edison. What are you doing? Thank you, finally. That would have been better if you had armor on, though. Alright, I'm going to sleep. Put it on or don't. I don't care. I'm in that kind of mood, citizen. You can lead a pleb to armor, but you can't make him put it on. I don't know. Ooh, we got a doctor now. Oh, no way. You've got the mask. Oh, that's terrifying. Awesome. Plague doctor. And he's not asking for anything, so I guess the only thing he needs is that carrots and potatoes. You're all good? You're just gonna heal people now if they need it? Oh, what a terrifying dude. Nice. Alright, carry on, Milo. We just got a new quest from Case. I saw that, which is very punny, asking us to research woodwork. And that is really interesting because, well, first of all, I think I'm already trying that. That's the reason I'm trying to upgrade the sawmill, because we needed it to be level 3 before we could research that. But also, hey, this is looking good. Anna, good job. That's a nice upgrade. Anywho, technology. We did this one, so that's what we're doing is a stonemason's hut. That should be able to make us tools, so we don't have to worry about that. But woodwork, yeah, we need 3 levels for the forester's hut, so we're working on that right now. And it unlocks the sawmill. What it said was that it should be able to, the sawmill that is, can turn the wood that we're chopping at the forester into items automatically that we need for builds. So things like stairs, fences, doors, that's what I'm guessing. And that would be really nice because I'm doing all of that myself. So that would be great. So this is what it meant earlier. I think it said something about, oh, are you tired of doing blah, blah, blah? Now you can do auto crafting through the university. This must be what it was referring to. And I can't tell you how nice that would be because, yeah, right now it's just me fulfilling requests. Some things have gotten better because of the forester, the mine, the courier, the warehouse, but we still have to do a lot ourselves. I gotta take these goggles off. Look like a madman. But assuming I've got all that right, that seems like a really good goal. Let's check, is the forester being worked on, or is it one of the projects that's kind of in the queue? Because I have a lot queued up right now. In fact, I just did 2 more. I added a couple more guard towers on either side of the residences because they just keep saying, we want more guards, we want more guard towers. Not to mention, I have to deal with the barbarians every time. It doesn't seem like my guards really do much when that happens, so maybe the barracks will help with that. Yeah, it doesn't look like anybody's working on this yet, so we'll have to wait until other projects are completed. Because even though we've been making pretty good progress, we have the university being upgraded, we're building the stonemason's hut, we're supposed to be building a fisherman's hut over here, but nothing's been happening with that, and that will need to be upgraded to level 3 as well, I think. For some kind of research we were looking to do. Then there's the 2 guard towers I just put down. It looks like 2 of the residences are still being worked on, but they're almost done. And the forester, so yeah, I mean, you can tell it was a really good idea to make 4 builders' huts, but I mean, we could probably even manage more. I'm not going to do that, but imagine if we only had 1 builder's hut, how long all of this would have taken. It would have been more than 100 days for sure. But anyway, all that's looking good. It's kind of a little bit of a waiting game. Excuse me. No llamas allowed in the tavern. Said it once, I'll say it a million times. Excuse me, wandering trader. Yeah, I told you last time. No llamas allowed. Get them out. This is unbelievable. I'm trying to run a classy establishment here. You're gonna leave the... Yeah, he just left this llama. Thank you. I'll take the lead. Hey, where are you going? No. He abandoned you. You are a Legion llama now. You can come right over here. Ooh, what is that? Okay, residence. That's a residence done, which means we just opened up... Hey! We just freed up a builder, which is good. Why does the llama still want to follow the wandering trader, even though I had it on a lead? That's not allowed. Can I... Maybe I have to tame you first? He clearly doesn't love you. Stop trying to follow him. You are Roman now. not dingus. Ooh, gentle giant. What? That's a tame basilisk. Are you a basilisk? I mean, you tell me, citizen. Is this what a basilisk looks like? I thought, I don't know. Somehow I imagined they would look a little bit fiercer, but I could be wrong. Oh, there we go. Started work on the fisher's hut. Okay, now are you still, you're not gonna come with me even though I just tamed you? Yeah, it just keeps trying to run away. What's the deal? You are on a lead. That's not allowed. Come on. Come on. There we go. Now that you're far enough away, you've forgotten all about them? Okay, good. Bring you over by the other animals. All right, now don't be afraid, cows and sheep. We caught a basilisk, apparently. And we're just gonna put it right here. Maybe it'll protect you. Very fierce, as you can tell from its terrifying visage. All right, that was interesting. Back to work. Actually, you know what? I just noticed the farmer started working because I haven't been filling this in, and I've noticed it half empty and now refilled. Maybe Athena got hit on the head or something and everything just came back to her and she's not nuts anymore. You got 39 potatoes. Oh yeah, and tons in here too. Great. Okay. Good. I don't have to do any of that manually now. That's always a plus. Also, by the way, if we take a look at statistics, we have 19 out of 19. What does this mean? Archer, 2 out of 4. Knight, 2 out of 4. Oh, maybe the barracks does house some of these. It's just we don't have enough citizens. So we still need a stonemason. We've got 1 child, 2 knights. We need a fisher. Uh-oh. I didn't want to do it, but I kind of think we're going to need more residences too. There is just so many projects we need to do at the same time. Because even with that done, that's, let's say, that new one will be the fisher. I already forgot what the other thing is, but we need 4 apparently. 2 archers, 2 knights. There is space back here. I might make a new row of residences along this hill back here. Well, which one do I like the most? They're all pretty nice. It's kind of cool. It's like a tenement building. Does it say which one I chose in here? Let's see. In that right here? Residence 3. I don't know. We could probably just tell by sight. What was that? Something just exploded over there. Creepers just hanging out. What? There was another one. What's going on? Oh. Vivan. What are you doing, man? No playing with creepers. Come back. Where some of these guys have a death wish. Actually, I guess before I sleep, I am supposed to be slaying zombies, and since these two are kindly lining up for me, we may as well do a little bit here. There we go. That's 1 down and 2. Ooh, you can give that golden helmet to one of the guards. I think they can wear gold. All right, now we sleep. Randy, do you want a golden helmet? Feel free to put that on, lucky boy. Hey, there you go, looking good, Randy. Anywho, we were looking up oh yeah, that's a really easy one. I'm thinking at least 3 new residences. We'll see if those fit. Let's start on this corner back here, and we'll just put 1 here, and then basically right next to each other. We'll just pack in as many as we can before we hit the barracks. So residence, see which is which. So that's the estate. This is residence. I think that's the one we wanted. This is rural residence. No. And this is villa. Yeah, I think it was this, residence. Because we want the one that looks like this, and I think that's the only one of them that kind of does the whole wraparound thing. Man, that really has changed in a few levels. Look at the difference. Anywho, let's kind of pack this in as close as we can. But even so, I think we're only going to be able to fit 2 here. Maybe I'll leave a little space, and I'll just have a road coming back here. And then I'll put another one back in this corner or something like that. Might even make 4 new ones. I don't know. Let's start with 2. If it works for you, it works for me. Right click, check mark. Get another one over here, and we'll leave a little bit of space in case we do want to have a road going between them or betwixt them. And it is kind of close to the barracks, but I think it'll be all right. Yeah, should be fine. All right, looks good. Build. I don't know if I've given any of my impressions yet, because I mentioned I have been getting requests for a while saying, you should try Minecolonies, you'd love it, and I do. It's just, I don't know, the pack has a lot of waiting and a lot of repetition as far as, like, you know, collecting materials and stuff like that. I'm having a great time. It's just, I'm hoping you are, because I have a feeling this is going to be a bit different of a video just because of all of that waiting time. There's probably going to be a lot more cuts, and I don't know if it's going to end up being shorter or what, but I do hope you're enjoying it, because I'm enjoying myself, but like I said, feels like it's going to be a different sort of edit than I'm used to. These are the things I think about as I'm playing through 100 days. Take another bird's eye view. Man, imagine, I mean, I'm thinking back to day 1. this is, I mean, there is so much going on out here now. This is great. And I know you can do a whole lot more too. Kind of makes me wonder if we should plan a 200 days for this. I haven't made that decision yet. I'm not sure if I'm just going to do the whole hop from 100 days to another 100 days, or if we want to do a 200 or 300 days, because this is one of those mod packs I am certain you could spend like 1,000 days and still not do everything. So that is certainly something to consider. Right, Kaylani G. Gittins. How we doing, Guildford? Oh, you're the one that wanted the woodwork. Okay. We gotta wait for the forester to be upgraded first. You wouldn't understand. Look at all those baked potatoes. We're solid. Oh, speaking of the barracks, I'm getting all turned around. I was looking in here with my builder's goggles, and I noticed what it is I think in here, if we do this, all it's doing, because this doesn't actually lead anywhere, maybe that's an upgrade, but all it's doing is adding like a table, maybe this is like the mess hall or something, and a ladder leading down, which if we go down here, it looks like it's adding a little area with a bed. So I don't know if every time you upgrade it, maybe it adds a room to the barracks where a guard can sleep. But that would probably be great because, as we've just pointed out, we are so low on like residence space. So hopefully we get this rolling soon because, yeah, I don't understand the point of a barracks. And did it say? Enables hiring a large number of guards and strengthens colony protection. Requires one barracks spot. Yeah, I mean, so does it though? Because I haven't seen any evidence of that. Right, Edison? Well, what are you doing? Is there something you're interacting with here? Doesn't look like it. I don't know. We'll do that barracks tower upgrade. Oh, what is that? Ah, the stonemason. How do I get out of here? There we go. Oh, and the residence just got finished. Great. So that's 2 builders freed up. And is this the stonemason? I think it is, yeah. So, crafting recipes. 4 of 10. Oh, what is this? Oh, good. Somebody just started on the barracks tower. That's what we were hoping for. Anyway, can make red sandstone, prismarine, teach recipe? Oh, so are those just like examples? Putter recipe, teach recipe. Hold on, so if I say teach recipe, can we do like one of these? And done. Unable to store recipe. Either stonemason has no space for any more recipes, or the recipe doesn't correspond with the profession. Okay. I kind of thought we'd be able to do that, but apparently not. Oh, architect cutter recipe. Oh, interesting. So if I did oak log on the top and oak plank at the bottom. Ooh, look at that. Yeah. Okay, so some of the stuff we use very often. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Always at night. Now we have to wait for morning. Okay, hold on. Raiders west of Nova Roma. That is this way. Now we have the barracks, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything. It says they're west. Where are they? In the forest somewhere? Either way, we're gonna sleep, and then I'd love it if my guards did their job. I don't want to have to do this every single time. Looking at you, Randy. Do you have a bow? Yeah, he's got a bow. Okay. I'm waiting to be able to sleep, and then we're gonna take this on. You and I together, Randy. Okay, so it said, yeah, they're right here. Randy, wake up. Randy, look behind you. Randy. All right, you sleep then. Have fun, Randy, because they're just standing back there shooting at you. They're breaking down your guard tower. Are you seeing the citizen? Look at Randy. He's just sitting there. You enjoying your little nap? You better wake up. Yeah, I tried to warn you. I really tried to warn you. Why aren't you using your bow? Get out your bow. Run for it. Get away from Randy. Ow. 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 Yep. Well, Randy was sleeping on the job. That's what happens, Randy. Do we have any other guards around here? That's the chief. Can we take you out? They have really strange hitboxes, and it's super annoying because I can't hit them when I think I should be able to. What am I running into? I need to get space. I'm very glad these are not the smartest things in the world. Who's shooting at me? Ow. Hey. Edison, I could use some help. You want to back me up here? Thank you. Okay, Randy got one. Yeah, or no, I mean Edison. Randy's a moron and he died. Edison's helping me out here. Go take him out. I'll distract him. See? Trying to hit me. You take him out. Perfect. Edison, you are the man. 3 raiders left. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Edison, get him. Hey, come on, Vivon. Dude, Edison is just taking him out. Good job. That's what I'm talking about. Randy's sleeping on the job. Edison's just like, boom. Hey, were you in my warehouse? Not for you. That is my stuff. Okay, 1 left. Where? Anybody have eyes on him? What? Where's that? Oh. It's like, where are those arrows coming from? Hey, buddy. You going for somebody else? I'm right here. See what I mean? They have a weird hitbox. Oh, boy. So, yeah, I mean, that's not too bad. And this time, the guards actually helped. Except for Randy. He's useless. Da, 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 da. Yep, there we go. Randy with his bow and his garlic. Well, could have been better, could have been worse. Successfully defended. At some point, I mean, it wouldn't be bad to have walls, but I know that's going to take forever and we have so many other things to do. So let's just get back to work and hopefully everybody can just forget about Randy. Kind of useless. He was fun to kind of yell at. Oh yeah, check this out. We got somebody at the hospital, so Diego B. Mello. I don't know what he has, but it looks like you just got yourself a baked potato. And you just kind of bounce up and down in bed? Is that how you get cured? Milo, what are we administering here? Oh, yeah, see, I've seen, this is what happened before. I just gave them a carrot and potato, and they just do this. Switch between them, take bites out of it, and that's what cures them, apparently. I mean, I'm no doctor scientist, but, something tells me it's a little bit more complex than that. Well, feel better, Diego. We need to find our new archer and give them this bow. Stinkin' Randy. I can't get over that. Just sitting down. There's a literal horde of barbarians behind him screaming their heads off, and he's just sitting there sleeping. I think I see our new person, Annika. Hello, Annika. Oh, you want a sword. Also, your door is missing. There you go. And we need a ladder, apparently. Okay. You are not an archer. You're going to be a knight, so we'll give you a sword, apparently. There you go. Oh, and we may as well do the ladder. And I think after that, it's like it never happened. Right, Annika? All right, we're good, I think. Maybe. Kinda. Oh yeah, we were, what were we doing? We were looking at the stonemason stuff. So I will head back over there before we start gathering whatever materials for the next thing we're building. I just wanted to see, like, for example, what is this? Oak wood, flat, lower shingles. Oak wood, oak planks. Come back in here, access the recipes. Oak planks flat, oak planks flat. Is that what we were looking for? Oak plank shingles, flat shingles, lower shingles? No, I think it's the opposite of this, actually. I gotta switch these. Yeah, there we go. Oak wood shingles. Something just got finished. How do I teach this? Teach? Unable to store the recipe. Either the stonemason has no space for the recipe doesn't correspond. I don't know that I'm understanding what's going on here. Who are you? Oh, you're the stonemason. Okay, can you just... Yeah, you do something here. I don't understand. I might come back to that. And that was the university that just got finished, which means we now have builders working on what? The Fisher's Hut, I think the Barracks Tower, or Guard Tower, and whatever else. So yeah, I've got some materials to collect, and no, that's not getting old at all. And then, you need something, Vivan? Someone else is asking me about skeletons. Whatever. Anyway, citizen, I've got some stuff to collect. I'll let you know once I've got that all in place, and a few more of these are done. Specifically, I'm curious what happens when we upgrade this, because clearly we still need more protection. See you in a few. Apparently River just finished that barracks tower thing, so let's have a look. Yeah, I mean, pretty simple. Is there there's a way down here now, and whoop. This is down here, there's a bed. So now, if we look at this, manage workers, we can hire people? Oh, knight, archer, druid? Support type unit buffs, friendlies, and nerfs enemies. That's kind of cool. Oh, I see, because these are students, which means they're just in the library right now, so I could hire them. Can they live in here if I do? Let's try a druid. That just sounds cool. Heidi can be a druid, so we'll hire you. And then it takes away any other. I can't do anymore, and I'm guessing that's because we only have the one bed. So you're telling me I built this entire thing so I could house one, like, military unit? That doesn't make any sense. Something's up. What am I missing here? Let me take a look at that thing at Town Hall again. Statistics says 1 out of 3 druids, 3 out of 5 knights, 1 out of 3 archers. I have 4 guard towers currently, and that's this, the 1 archer, the 3 knights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So are you saying that 6 additional military units will be at the barracks? Because otherwise, like, where is this other, like, 2 archers coming from? 2 druids, 2 knights. Yeah, maybe when we get more citizens, they just, like, take up the jobs. I guess we'll find out once we have more residences, but I am a bit confused by that. But we'll see. After we get these 2 towers done, additional residences, which it looks like these are finished. So we'll build the 2 over here, and then... Hello, Heidi. You're our druid. Ooh, look at you. You look pretty cool. Do you need a weapon or anything, or are you just solid. You're good to go. All right, enjoy your baked potato. I was just talking about the residences here, so yeah, once we build these two, we will upgrade them, so that should give us an additional 4 to 6, and then we should be in good shape. I'm super curious about this barracks. It took so long to build, but my best guess is that, yeah, it's kind of like the towers, but without the ability for a lot to live in it. Just kind of a bummer. I was hoping it would just have a bunch of beds. Ah, well, we'll be fine. There's the fisherman's hut done. I'm assuming this one's pretty straightforward. Yeah, I think they're just going to fish, unsurprisingly. But that actually is good. I mean, obviously it is, but one part I didn't think about, I was just doing this because I think we need it for some kind of research that I've already forgotten what. But if we get a good stock of fish, we can probably send that over to the restaurant and start a new recipe for fish. Everybody can get their omega-3s. I think our holdup right now is still citizens. We just need more citizens. I do wish there was a quicker way to do that, because yeah, we're capped. We do have 2 children, so when they grow up, I don't know what they'll do. Can they be a fisher, or will they go right into being a, joining the military, essentially? Although, I hired that druid. I'm guessing that if we have a surplus of citizens, I could just go to the barracks and hire up to what it says here. Like, I could hire 2 more archers. I think that's probably what it is. But I'm probably not going to do that. I need my citizens for other jobs. And so far, when the barbarians attacked, we, either can handle them directly. It's getting a bit heavy for that now, but I like the idea of just kind of leading them around the colony and then having one of our other legionaries, for example, attacking them, flanking them while we hold their attention. Heidi's going to help with that. So yeah, for now, I think we're all right on that front. And what do we have left? We're about to finish that tower. We did just finish the, whatchamacallit here. I don't think I could have been started on these residences. I don't think I clicked the block yet. Sometimes I forget that, and then I'm annoyed with myself because I could have been working on that. Well. But this is good news. It means we're nearing the end of all of these massive projects I set up. Yeah, I didn't do this. Building. Oh well. Now we'll start. Oh, this one I did do that. Okay, it was just the one. Oh, there's not a builder close enough. I probably did do it and didn't notice that. This happened with that guard tower too. It's apparently too far away. So when you do build option, you have to click up here where it says builder and choose which one you want to do this. So I actually need to see who's free. Let's see. River Sea Sparrow just finished this. Actually, anybody should be free, right? Just about. Let's try Kira. Building. Yeah, and she's getting started over here. Okay, so those are both going to start getting built now. Good. Oh, I just came over to the university. Apparently, when you upgrade, you get additional workers, because now we have 2. August and Francisco. So, does that mean... Yeah, you can do 2 at a time now. But, I mean, it's so hard to get any of these started. They have so many prerequisites. I mean, I guess that's not bad. Oh, and we can do the woodwork one now. Just need some more planks, apparently. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that many. Woodwork. Okay, so we got that one started. That's good, because that will give us... Yeah, we'll be able to do sieving. That's a weird word. Let's check the combat ones. Unlocks archery? Don't we already have archers? I don't know. Citizen? What is this? Rails. Citizens use rails. Like, in what way? Would they just literally start setting up rails all over the place and riding around in carts? Because that would be, like, crazy cool. Kind of expensive when we have to upgrade the courier's hut, but that's something to keep in mind. Citizens can climb vines. Me, Tarzan. You, Jane. Max citizens to 50. I didn't even know I had a max right now. Well, that's scary. Maybe I should do this, get them some extra HP. Yeah, let's get some hay. I'll do that one. Alright, we've got that running now. I just noticed that Destiny must have been leveling up or something, because now it says minimal level wood and maximal level diamond. She can use a diamond pickaxe, and she wasn't always able to. I don't see anywhere where it indicates that. I wish there was a way to tell, like, what level is she? Either way, I don't think I'm gonna give you a diamond pickaxe, but I will make you some more stone ones. Does that mean we're out at the, wait a minute. So she has a request. Shouldn't the courier be bringing you one? What's a hammer? Stone hammer, vanilla plus tools. Maybe it does the same-ish thing? I don't know. But yeah, that's my question. Why is the courier not bringing you one of these? I mean, I'll make a few. No, actually, I won't. I want to know why this isn't working. Maybe the courier's just busy? Because the hut's right here. And I made so many pickaxes. Did you use... Oh my goodness, they used them all. Well, I mean, it's working. at least. So we need to refill on shovels and pickaxes. We're still good on axes. Oh man. Okay, well, at least we know that it is working. There we go. I just put a ton more in here. So now they should be delivered directly by the courier so I don't have to do anything. Looks like you have one. Yeah, so now it says this, delivery of stone pickaxe. Okay, perfect. Automated once again, so I don't have to. I wonder if that's what the blacksmith does, because I was hoping the stonemason would be able to make those for me automatically, and then I could just not have to worry about that ever. But I'm guessing it's probably the blacksmith if it's not the stonemason. I'm sure we'll find out eventually. Hey, there we go. We've got Ramona over here fishing. I did run into a tiny little issue with this. I'm assuming the idea is to build this up against existing water, because the default thing that it built wasn't big enough. Ramona was saying, I need an area to fish. Oh, what'd you just pick up? It had to be 7 long and wide and at least 2 deep, and it didn't start off that way based on the template, so just a note, if you do what I did and don't build this up against the water, like, a dingus, essentially, you might have to make this a larger area, because I certainly did. What are you catching there, Ramona? What do you got? Oh, raw cod and pufferfish. It looked different. I don't know. Never mind. Carry on. Our cowhand has been hard at work, and you'll notice that many of the guards are now in leather armor. I don't know how much difference that makes, but hopefully a good amount. Also, the residences are coming along. I think this one is nearly done. That one just needs a bit more on the roof if we turn that off. Easier to tell. So those are looking good. I think everybody else is looking good. I think the only thing is upgrading the Fisher's Hut. I'm going to check the university, actually, because I think I just saw some things complete. Oh, there you go. There's the residence done. But also, the reason I wanted to check the university is I can't remember why I made the fishing hut. I know there was a purpose, and I'm pretty sure it needed to be level 3 for whatever it was, but I want to check. Was it the sieving thing? Yeah, it was. Requires Fisher's Huts totaling at least 3 levels. So that was the point. We still have another 2 levels to go, but we are on our way. Now we've got first aid, and I kind of forgot we got the sawmill unlocked as well. Maybe we should get one of those. I realized later, after I was trying to figure out the stone whatever hut, I was trying to make them like roofing shingles made out of wood, and that wouldn't make sense on the stone cutter's place, so that's probably why I was running into issues there. Maybe the sawmill, though, is where we could do that. So we might look for a place to get one of those in. By the beard of Jupiter, this place looks great. It's looking so busy. I love it. That being said, just about out of time for the day, so I'm going to wrap up a couple things, and then I think it's on to the next 10 days. If I'm not mistaken, Milo. We are now at day 80, which means we need to start thinking about what we want to accomplish before the end of the 100 days. And that's aside from what we're already doing. We're upgrading the Fisher's Hut, that needs to get to level 3, and we're making 2 more residences, which we're probably going to continue upgrading. So that's 3 of the builders, which means we have 1 left. One of the things I definitely want before we wrap up is something we've been working on for a while now. It's the research technology sieving. So I need to go collect a lot of string, which means going down to that spider spawner, and continuing the upgrades with the Fisher's Hut. Number 2, I'm curious about something here. When I was looking through what we could build, there's decorations, and then, where was it? I think under structures, player house. I'm curious about that, or Temple of Zeus. So we're going to take a look at something that's just purely a decoration, probably has no other purpose than just looking really nice, and we're going to build that because we want to, gotta have our civilization look really nice. Hey, Edison. And speaking of that, there's a lot of decorations, so I'm thinking the last 10 days will probably be decorating, just making everything look really nice, and I'm not sure exactly what we're gonna do, but it probably will take a bit of time, so we need to think about that ahead of time. So that's my plan. The last several days, we're gonna make sure we get that, what was it, a sifter? I can't even remember what it is we're trying to build, but we're gonna get that because I really think that would be great if we could have something that got ingots for us automatically. And I really hope I'm right about how that thing works. And then number 2, decorations. I do wonder, is that okay if we do a temple to Zeus? I mean, it's Jupiter. It's still Jupiter. We can say Zeus, Jupiter. It's the same. So I'm going to work on that. We're going to get these residences done. We're going to upgrade the Fisher's Hut. And then I'll probably take a look through some of those things and decide what we want to do for decorations. Because aside from that, making a new large structure, which will probably be right up here because there's so much space up there. The other will be seeing if there's small decorations we can fit in areas like, there's these corners around the town hall there, and, other little areas that we could probably fill in. And hey, there's one of the residences. Beautiful. So we can get right to it, upgrading that. And same for the other one and the Fisher's Hut. So I've got my work cut out for me. I'll let you know what happens as we continue this. We also need to keep up with our research at the university, and I just noticed under combat, yeah, this one, coffee, keeps guards awake. Need less sleep anyway, which is nice because that's what killed Randy. And we had those golden carrots from earlier, so why don't we do this? Boop. Okay, I think that's all good. Let's go grab the string that we need, and everything else is being built. I think hopefully by the time we get back, we should be able to research that. Am I going to be able to get to where that spider spawner was? Because it was... Oh yeah, this is still open. Okay, good. I'm back, spiders. This is going to take a while, isn't it? 64 string. I don't think I have that much. Ooh, it's an invisible one. No, thank you. Well, there's 2. See you in like 30 minutes of swiping away at spiders. Come on, come on. I just realized there's other swords too. This is kind of cool. I can get copper swords? I might get a copper sword. Yeah, we'll get to that in a bit. Actually, this is super boring, so I might be able to do this while we're down here. Copper right next to us. We cook that up. We need a hilt, which is stick and leather strap. Leather strap is just leather. I have leather on me, luckily, so we can do that. Do one of these, get a hilt. 5.25. So it's not even as good as an iron sword, but... Oh, and it's slower too. So this is more just a fun thing. It's not actually going to be any good. I mean, I've got 3 iron. I could make one of these, because the iron, well, yeah, it's a bit better. But it means I wouldn't be able to use my shield, I'm assuming. That's not really great. Not great, Bob. Hey, there's the fisher's hut. So yeah, once we get this string, we can research it. Nice. Oh, we can do this too now. If we do that, boop, boop. Oh, wait, no, this. All right, there. Copper short sword. Try it out. Hoocha, hoocha. Taste copper, beasts. Yeah, this thing is kind of garbage, but it's fun. Could always give it to one of our plebs, I guess. If they could carry it. I don't know if they can. It might be too advanced for them. In fact, let's upgrade it to that. And yeah, we'll see if we can give that to one of the plebs. I don't know if they'll be able to manage it or not. This might be it. Please, pretty please. So close. One more. Nearly broke my sword doing this. Are you going to drop me one? Yes. 64. We're done. Oh, forgot. We gotta light it up. There we go. To the university. Okay, technology. We want sieving, which should take how long again? 1 hour. Okay, let's do it. This is kind of cool too. Unlocks nether mine, which I'm assuming, well, I don't know if you put it in the nether or just like create stuff from the nether. That's kind of neat. A bit beyond what we can do right now, but still cool. Okay, so when that is done, we'll probably actually put it right across from the university. There's an open spot there, because that is kind of the last little bit of area down here anyway. I could always open up and get something back here, or maybe on this side too, but from that point forward, after we do this, I think we're just going to keep expanding south. Not that we have much left we can do, I don't think. In the time we have left, that is. I'm also curious, how have we been doing at the Fisher's Hut? Is it enough to, like, feed people? Hey, Annika. Zion. Oh, wait, you're probably running... Yeah, you've probably got the fish, don't you? Okay, so salmon and cod. Seems that we're getting some of each. And you... also have salmon and cod. Okay. So if that's the case, let's go try something. It won't be as sustainable as the potatoes, but my thought is, if we go to the warehouse... Or no, not the warehouse, the restaurant. Guildford. And we go to minimum stock, add, and then we add raw cod, but also cooked cod. One of each of those, and then 1 raw salmon, and 1 cooked salmon. That way I'm hoping the courier will deliver the raw cod and raw salmon over here. He'll cook it up and then he'll keep it because we have it as minimum stock. But also on the menu, we need to add cooked cod as well as cooked salmon. What is this? This one will actually satisfy the citizens, which right now they're apparently not. Baked salmon. That's not too bad, actually. Raw salmon and garlic, and a chef can cook that. I'm not going to do it now, but that's good to know. That's not too bad, really. Plus, we don't have a chef. We have a cook. No offense, Guildford. Also, I forgot I've got this... are you a knight or an archer? You're an archer. Annika, you're a knight.
Okay.
What happens if I give you... what is this? Attack speed and/or damage reduced due to single-handed use of two-handed weapon? Okay, whatever. You take that, and I'm just curious if you can use it. We'll keep an eye on Annika. She might. Not sure. Also, I'm not sure why we're doing our own work, making our food. We can add raw beef to the selection over here. Minimum stock, take any beef that's at the warehouse, put it over here. He should cook it for us, but then if I don't add it to the menu, I don't think the citizens will eat it, which means I could just come over and grab any of the beef he cooks whenever I need it. Also, that was only 2 stacks over there. Are we running out of potatoes and stuff? We might be. I might have to... Oh no, it's all over here. We got plenty. and beef, so I'm hoping that'll make its way over soon. Let's see. Yeah, if you look at the job block over here, we've got delivery of 64 potatoes to the restaurant, delivery of 41, and 23 beef to the restaurant. I don't know why they're separate, but that's all making its way over. And then once they do, we should start to see stuff cooking in here, which is good because I'm starting to run low on my steaks. Get to it, chef. Well, cook. I just mentioned that you weren't a chef. Again, no offense. I was just thinking too a while back when I was looking at these and I remembered this, that there were settings on the guards and you could do patrol, which they're all set to right now. I don't know what hire trainee is, because they don't do that really. And then patrol mode, automatic, manual, set positions. Okay. Anyway, I realized that I can do patrol or guard set positions. I don't really want to do that, but follow. That seems pretty good, because then if there's any issues, I can just have them come with me to attack. So if I have Zion follow me, you are what? An archer, which might actually be nice. I could just have archers supporting me. At the same time, who do we have over here? This is Knight Davis. We will also have Knight Davis follow us. So now we've got our little posse here. Our little mini legion. That way if barbarians attack, because that's always the issue, I can never figure out where any of my other fighters are, so if I just have a couple that are always following me, yeah, you see what I'm saying? That seems like a good idea. And actually, where's the druid? I think the druid was the barracks, because I want the druid to follow me too, that way I've got one of each. Good support. Is that something I can do at the barracks? I would assume so. Yeah, settings... follow. There you are, Heidi. Alright, now we've got our group. And we are fearsome. How do I get out of here? I always get lost in there. This always happens, by the way. These oak wood flat shingles means the builder gets stuck in here. And I always have to come in and break it. And then they can get out and rebuild or whatever. Because yeah, look at him right there. That's the builder. He gets stuck on the outside. In fact, are you stuck a new way now? What a dingus. Yeah, you're out there. Take these off. I'll put them back. Get out of here. Come on. Come on, River. Take a step down. Get out of there. There we go. Jeez. What a noob, as the kids say. By the way, has the cook been cooking up my stuff too? Oh geez, we got a lot of potatoes in there now. And the beef is here. Do I need to add it to the menu in order to make him cook it? I don't know. Let's see what he does when he gets here. Cook my food, Guilford. I am the Imperator. And I brought muscle. Heidi here will, I don't know, twist your arm or something if you don't cook my beef. Are they all following me, or did I lose them when I enabled Heidi? Did it, like, turn off the rest of the followers? That wouldn't be good. I don't know. You're a cool-looking dude. Lose. I do not have Eyes of Ender. That's not happening. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we do have them all. I think they were sleeping. Oh, somebody's got an icky tummy. Feel better, Joaquin. Oh, you've got something new. You need a poppy, a dandelion, and kelp. Do I have that stuff? Is it being requested? I can check. Hey, there's another residence done. We should probably upgrade the hospital, I'm just realizing. Have more than one person in there at a time. I already forgot what they were. Poppy... Yes. Get out of... Ugh. Poppy something and kelp. Let's check my personal storage. Dandelion, kelp. Poppy, dandelion, kelp. Well, here's a dandelion. Boop. Here's a poppy. Just walking around, I find them. Do we have kelp, though? Let's see. I thought I did, but once again, I just kind of put stuff in barrels all over the place, so I don't know if it's my mind playing tricks on me or if I actually do have any in one of these. Well, let's go check. Is there any kelp out here? Doesn't look like it. Might have to go on a really short expedition. Are they going to follow me? Because I kind of wish you would stay at the colony. You're just going to get yourselves into trouble if we go out. There's got to be kelp over here, right? Well, let's see. If they follow me, that is. So far, they're just staying there. Oh, they're going to teleport to me. You guys are going to get eaten by sharks, aren't you? Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Didn't actually want you to follow me out here. I think they're also causing lag. Is that kelp? I think we've got kelp here. Yeah, I knew it. No problem. Bring this back, and we will miraculously cure whatever illness. What was it? Measles? There we go. And my protectors kept me safe. Alright, let's go back. That was one of our past Roman facts, wasn't it? The Romans would use things for cures like gladiator blood, I think was one of them. And in order to dress a wound, they would put cobwebs on it. I think that was another one. Kind of fun stuff. Are they gonna... Yeah, okay, good. They're still coming. Wait, did I lose someone back there? I definitely lost someone back there. He's sleeping. You see him over my shoulder there? In the way back? He's sleeping in the water. Literally do anything to avoid work. Unbelievable. Oh, let me put a couple of these here just in case we need more later. There we go. That dingus better teleport back when he's done sleeping. Okay, let's bring the cure. Nobody can say I don't go out of my way for my citizens. I take good care of them. for I'm a benevolent imperator. I forget where the hospital is. Is it over here? Yeesh. Alright,
Yes.
Ramona. Go boop, boop, and boop. And that should cure you? Yeah, there you go. You're doing something with them. Eating them, or not quite sure what. So are you also... What's your issue? Oh, you need the same thing. Okay. I wish you had told me that before I... Well, I see him right here. We'll just give him the same thing. Also, good to know, this is apparently a new disease, so we should stock the hospital with dandelion, poppy, and kelp. 1, 2, 3, there we go. Hopefully that cures you. Okay, good. Very annoying. Also, yeah, that's 1. We should upgrade this. Always more work to do. Now let's go rescue Dingus. He's probably still sitting in the water over there, not chunk loaded, so he's not popping back over. Still sleeping. Still just sleeping in the water. We'll wait here until you're done, I guess. Didn't we do the upgrade that meant they didn't need as much sleep? This looks like that guy needs a lot of sleep. When was the last time you fell asleep in the middle of a lake? Oh, jeez! Oh, wow. Okay, that's bad news. Let's not do that again. That was very foolish. Beware holes in the ground. See, this guy almost got me killed. That was almost the end of the world right there. They're pushing me now. This might not be the best idea. I thought this was a good idea. Maybe not. My guards are more like trying to kill me. Oh, he's gone. Is he down there now? Come here, let's... Oh, this is more trouble than it's worth, I think. But then I'm going to turn it off, and we're going to get attacked by barbarians. I'm going to wish I still had it. Do I have 3 now? Yeah, there's 3. Okay, let's get back. Oh my goodness. What a pain. Oh, I just remembered. I had some storage in here. Maybe that's where I put the kelp that I thought I had. Is there... Yep. That's where I had the kelp. Unbelievable. Didn't even need to go out. Who was that? Davis. Davis, find better places for naps. Well, that was a huge distraction. What are we doing? Well, I guess first, let's see if he cooked my meat. No, he didn't. So, my guess is he won't do it unless it's a recipe, and I don't want it to be because I don't want you greedy little boys and girls eating my steak. Alrighty, I just cleared that fence away that was over here because I was basically just keeping it from the citizens coming and falling into this because I think that's why we kept losing them underground. But now I need this space, so we're just going to trust them and hope that they've grown brains, but I doubt it. Also, I put another tower here so that we could claim more chunks. And it looks like it worked. The reason I wanted to do that is because this is the area that I'm planning on doing the temple. And I think we are going to do the temple. I kind of just live out of the fort here, the little camp. So I don't really need a player house. So I've got what I think, or at least I hope, will be enough space for the Temple of Zeus. But I guess let's check. Also, I'm a bit of a dingus. I didn't look if I could even craft the block. I'm guessing that might be difficult. What does this look like? Oh my goodness. That was big. And the items looked like ones we might not be able to get. Is that a level 1? Or is it just, that's the only level is this? I mean, it'll fit. It's just, wow, what is this made out of? Look at all that. Is that gold? Okay, this might not be a 100 days sort of thing. Look at all this gold. It's actually a statue in there. That is really cool. But yeah, there's no way. Also, out of curiosity, I mean, that would be great, but that is not a 100 days thing. That's at least 200 days. Let's get rid of that. But also, like I said, out of curiosity, there's no block for it, I don't think. Oh, I guess it doesn't take a block. But then, how would I know what it takes to build it? Well, what about player house? What's going on with that? That is also pretty massive. Let's turn it around. Ooh, pretty. What's it made out of? That might just be bricks. Because yeah, it'll let me just place. I don't need like the normal hut block to place this down. There's nothing here, it looks like. We might be able to manage this. If this is all what I think it is, just that beige stone stuff, that's not too bad. Looks like other just common stuff. A little bit of quartz, which we could technically get. This, I don't know. I don't remember how to make these pattern blocks. Yeah, like this kind of stuff. Oh, it's just cooking terracotta. Terracotta, which is clay. I might be able to do that. Okay, well, at least we know. For now, let's just clear it, but we know that the Temple of Zeus is a little bit out of our range for now. As far as other things, I mean, could also do like a bathhouse. That is pretty boss. Look at that. Citizens would love that. Wow, that looks really cool. Is that more gold? I think that's more gold. You kidding me? What do they think I am? Like a sultan? It's also parks. That's kind of cool. Garden of Poseidon. Ooh. Wow, look how big that is. If we pull it up. Whoa. That is cool. Look at that guy. Ah, man, I would love to get some of this stuff. That's just so expensive. Looking at all this. You kidding me? Yeah, I don't think it's a 100 days thing. Whoa, jeez. Gonna take some getting used to. Let me think about it. And you better not have eaten my steaks, by the way. Oh, what'd you do with them? You ate them, didn't you, Guildford? He ate my steaks. No, I'm pretty sure they just ended up in the warehouse. Not in Guildford's greedy stomach. What'd you do with my steaks? I need my steaks. There they are. That's more like it. I didn't even think to look. Has anybody been eating fish? We got any fish, Guildford? No? I don't know. In any event, the sifter technology should be almost researched, so I think I'm gonna get the stuff I need for the block, which is actually more string, but fortunately I don't think I used everything that I had. Oh, come on. I need 3. Is there more anywhere? Please? Oh, thank goodness. Okay, good. So once that's done, we can make that block, make a sifter, and then just double check. I'm really, really hoping I'm right that it's like it'll get me iron. Infinite iron. If I'm wrong, I'm going to cry, because this was like my end game plan, was getting this thing. Essentially so I can't use it. It won't benefit me at all, but I can say that I have it. Unless we do 200 days. Oh, hey! They're coming. Coming from the east tonight for no... It says buckle up, cowboy. I didn't even see that. Okay, so coming from the east. I've got my 3 with me. We'll see if we have the ability to sleep before we start the fight. Because, yeah, my borders are so huge now. They could be pretty far off, but I don't see them. Oh, another portal. Did we know that was there? I don't think I did. Oh, here they are. They've got their campfire on top of a tree, because that makes perfect sense. Ooh, there's a lot of them. Okay. We'll sleep, and then... Oh my goodness, there's even more back here. Yeah, we'll sleep, and then we'll try to take them on the edge of town right over here where it's easier. Oh boy. I just realized my sword is about to break too. We should probably get a backup. There we go. Alright, there we go. With me, legionaries. Don't... This is... Davis, this is the worst time to sleep. Come on. They're in the colony. Attack! Yes, I'm seeing that support from behind. Ow. Don't shoot me. Yes, they're getting them. My plan is working. I don't know what the druid does, however. I take a couple. My dudes take the others. I'm gonna die. I need to eat. I need to eat. Save me. Save me, legionaries. Oh, they totally did. Wow, that works great. Only a couple left, I think. Ow. Hey, that worked great. Wow. My 3, like, I barely did anything. My 3 took them all down. I mean, now there's, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them here. That worked awesome. Hey, what was that? Strength. Ah, that's what she does. She gives me strength. Nice. Maybe that's why. That was awesome. We have our little crew here. Archer, Knight, Druid, supporting me, and that went perfect. You know what, Zion, you earned your little sleep. Go ahead, have a little oh, okay, that's all you needed. I loved how that turned out. That was great. It did, however, completely distract me from whatever it was we were about to do. Something to do with string. Oh, was I gonna check the sifter to see if it says how much time it has left? I don't know. Let's just look. Francisco. Oh, it does. 15 minutes left. Okay. For some reason, I thought we were further along than that. Maybe because it's level 2 and I'm used to level 1. Oh well. 15 minutes. That will give us time to finish this right here and hopefully get enough citizens so that we can actually use someone at the sifting place. I'm actually going to go check that at Town Hall. Well, what is hire mercenary? I don't want to click it in case it does it. Oh, there you go. Residence is done now. So with that, 25 out of 25. Now it says, Archer 2, built, Druid 1 out of 1. This all changed. Why is it now fewer of each of those? Knight 5 out of 5. I'm not quite understanding. But, it looks like we're full up on everything. And we have 2 students. Those can be put in whatever. So I think we're all good, right? One of our students can be a sifter thingy. I'm still a little bit dubious about this barracks, because remember how long it took. Look at how big it is. And you're seriously telling me that the only thing that it does, because this doesn't do anything, it doesn't show me the current or last barbarian spawns like you'd think it would, based on what it says there. Minimum stock, okay, that's great. And then over here, I mean, all it is just one, unless am I supposed to, no, I can't even upgrade it. I am so confused by this whole barracks situation. If you know more, let me know, because I do not get what I'm supposed to be doing with this barracks. I almost forgot we should check out that nether portal that I saw over here. This one's so close, we could have just repaired it and used it as ours. No matter. Also, I needed this nether rack before. Too little too late, nether portal. And we've got lava here, gold block. There we go, do that. They are pushing me. Do not push me into lava. Whoa, I hate him and I love him. Is that all the lava? Would you get out of the way? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know how long I can handle this. Get out of the way. Oh, okay, what do we got? Curse of Binding, beautiful. Unbreaking, beautiful. Respiration, beautiful. And Sweeping Edge, also beautiful. Not going to use any of that. Can I reach you? Don't go into the lava, thank you. And you, all of you, be careful. Come on, we're getting out of there. They are just, ugh, they're going to hurt themselves. Well, got some neat stuff and some gold blocks, why not? Ah, civilization. Don't really need any of this right now. I need that. Don't need this. There we go. Can I combine these two? Yeah, I wasn't sure if you could only do that with stone or if iron would work as well, but it looks like we're good. I'm losing my mind. That sifting thing has to be, like, just about done. 15 minutes is very slow when you're, like, waiting for a little thing to tick down like that. Look at that. It's like at... Because this is the bar. It's like at the top. Where's my guy? Get in there and finish it, Francisco. What are you doing? No breaks. Yeah. Again, like Kira with that one torch. You were almost done. You just had to come back and touch it. Oh, they live to annoy me. Okay, so now, Sifter. We can get that. Get one of these. This had better be good. Gonna lose it if it does, like, nothing. Oh yeah, right where we're standing. Okay, Craftsman, Masonry, Sifter. Regular old Sifter? I don't know. Oh good, it'll fit. Let's do something right around... that should be good right there. I'm hoping we can sift through stuff from the mine. It could just, you know, almost like go right across from that. Okay. That looks easy to build too. Nice. Get this built, and we test it out. Well, citizens, this sifter has entirely crushed my spirit. Get out of the way, Davis. I'm trying to talk. Yeah, because check this out. I mean, it's built. It looks great. We've got Braylon A. Crocker in here working as the sifter. And if we look at the sifter, pretty close to what I was thinking. Looks pretty good. You can get gravel, and you can get iron nuggets out of that. Kind of a problem because we're not actually generating gravel, but I think there is a separate hut we can get for that. But this is what the big issue. Nobody said anything about this to me. Not once as I was researching, as I was building this. In order to work, the worker needs a string mesh, which requires research string mesh, which can be crafted by a Minecolonies Fletcher's hut. Which means we built all this, Braylon can't actually do anything. Yeah, here it is. Make sure I have at least a string mesh to sift with. You can either manually stock different meshes in my hut or set up a minimum stock to automate it. I'll work on it. And you can't make these. Like, I can't craft them. The only way is with a Fletcher, apparently. I don't know what the difference is between these, but yeah, that's why my spirit is crushed. I thought we were on, like, step 9 of 10 or 10 of 10, and it turns out it's like 4 of 10. Because unless I'm mistaken, we now need a Fletcher to make the string mesh. And oh yeah, by the way, any plans I had of like building a player house or a Temple of Zeus or decorations, that's kind of going out the window right now because plans change. So let's have a look. And now this is new, unlockables. String mesh is on there and it's checkmarked, so I guess that's good. Fletcher learns how to make string mesh, that's fine. But we don't have a Fletcher. And it's different than the villager Fletcher. Here it is, string work unlocks Fletcher's hut, requires sawmill at least level. So you see where this is going. We don't have a sawmill. We would need a sawmill to get string work. Once we do that and get a sawmill, we can get a Fletcher's hut with 16 string. Once we've done that, the Fletcher can make the stripping, whatchamacallits, the meshes for the sifter. And then this is the other thing, rocking roll. I'm assuming we'll need a crusher's hut because I think, and I know thinking is what got us into this issue with the sifter. I'll look into it, but I'm pretty sure a crusher's hut can be used to crush cobblestone into gravel, which can be sent to the sifter. So yeah, we made some assumptions. Yes, you're not absolved of this. It's your fault too, citizen. You were there, you were watching me. But I mean, I'm game. Let's see what we can do with the last 10 days. We need 64 stone. We need to start building a sawmill. And we need more string. And we need to do it sharpish, or as quickly as possible. It is making me wonder, should we do 200 days? I'm right on the edge of thinking that would be a decent idea. You'd think I'd just always have cobble cooking at this point. I've used so much stone. But no, I don't learn my lesson. Here we go, we'll get a couple going over here. Get what we need for the sawmill block, which should just be that. Yep, there we go. Stone's cooking. Once that's done, we can do the research. Now we need to find a place for the sawmill. And I wonder, would it fit? Well, no, I don't want to put it next to the sifter because I'm hoping I can fit the crusher by it, because that would be what goes directly over there. Well, crusher or Fletcher. Yeah, we're gonna have to try to fit enough over there already. Maybe the sawmill can go. Well, it might make sense to have it over here by the forester. Yeah, let's see if it'll fit there. What would it be? Carpentry? Sawmill. Ooh, it's a bit larger than I thought it would be. Still, it will fit. Yeah, let's do it right there. Boop. Have to get rid of a few of these, unfortunately. I'm sure the forester still has plenty of space. Yeah, you just stole my bed. Give that back. Unbelievable. I love having the guards. I love the attention of, like, you know, followers, just like little puppies just following me around going, we'll protect you, whatever you need, Imperator, but my goodness, do they get in the way non-stop. I even changed their follow mode to loose, what was it? It was like tight formation and loose formation. I did loose, and they're just right up in my business. Okay, Crusher's Hut. Let's get started on that. And then string work, we'll just need some string and the sawmill. So I will go back down to the spider spawner, get the string we need. By that time, hopefully the sawmill is done, and maybe we'll sift one piece of gravel before this 100 days is up. I've made my mind up. This is the thing. This is what I want. I'm determined. I didn't think about bringing the crew down here by the spider spawner. Is that going to cause issues? Just let me do it. You guys are going to get in the way. I'm going to accidentally hit you. Then you're going to cry and everybody's going to feel bad. They're trying to hit the spider unsuccessfully. I don't know what happened to my knight. Okay, you guys got to get out of the way. I can't even swipe. Ow. See, now they're shooting. You're shooting me in the back, Zion. And I can tell you it's not helpful. And you're picking up my string. Who took that? Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Oh, I'm losing it. We got the string. No thanks to these knuckleheads back here that kept trying to steal it or kill me. And we've got work started over here. But if we do that, we might be able to help because this is, like I said, we need to get a move on. Looks like I need some dirt. If only we had dirt somewhere. No, wait, that was supposed to be a joke. Don't we have like tons of dirt? Pretty please? I swear I've got like a mountain of dirt. Is it not there? There's some. Okay, let's help out. Looks like this all needs to be dirt. Am I helping, Muhammad? Is this a help or a hindrance? Because they are definitely a hindrance. I swear this happens every time. Now he's sick. He's the builder on the sawmill. Are you better now? You were just in the hospital. Every time I'm trying to rush something, the builder just gets sick and has to go lay in bed for pretty much an entire day, so thanks a lot. No, what makes you think I'm stressed? The fact that we have less than 10 days and like 3 things to build? No, not at all. I am in control. I am like Marcus Aurelius, I'm a stoic. I never lose my cool. Okay, there's the sawmill done, which means we can research the Fletcher, I think it was? And check on the progress of the crusher. Okay, so technology, got 30-ish minutes left on rocking roll. And we can do string work, so we'll start that right away. And based on the amount of time it's taking, I'm wondering if we might have multiple day 99s, if you know what I mean. Kind of like I've turned 29 several times now. So we've got the Crusher's Hut. I doubt there's anybody available. Yeah, we're still working on those 2 residences. But out of curiosity, crafting recipes, nothing. Cutter recipes, nothing. So I guess we have to put everything in here. Hold on, let's figure this out real quick. Okay, so list of recipes, teach recipe. So for example, if we did oak stairs and I click done, there we go, successfully saved recipe. So now the sawmill can make these. I no longer have to do it manually, which is good. Can we teach it to make sticks? Yeah. Stop pushing me. Oh, these guys, I'm going to lose my mind. Let's do all the basics. We'll do fence gate, fence. I don't know if we would need signs, but why not? Let's do that. Did we do slabs yet? I think maybe. So stairs, sticks, fence, sign, slabs. Now, as far as cutter recipes, can you do those bits of roof we're always using? Is this it? Yeah. Oak wood flat. How do I, like, pick one, though? Because this just says teach. Oh, it worked. So that's literally just everything? Oak wood, oak planks. Oh, yeah. So now just anything with that combination, this will be able to do. Wow, that's incredible. Ooh, that's useful. So what about this one too? Stripped oak log. Or no, it's stripped oak wood. Yeah, we use these a lot. This will be helpful. I mean, after we've already done everything ourselves, but, you know, in the future, we can do everything with that, which actually makes me come to understand the stonemason a little bit better. So if we head over there, like dark stone brick, we use that a lot. Material, stone. We come over here by Esperanza, cutter recipe, and if we just do stone, select, that's everything here. And if we do teach, yeah, okay, now we're getting it. What? Chewbacca. You look like you... Are you Chewbacca? What are you? Are you a bear? That is incredibly interesting, but you want a diamond... 2 diamond swords. That's not happening. Oh boy. Every once in a while, one of these shows up at the tavern, like some sort of weird skin, and I love it. Wish we could afford it. Alright, now that we know what's going on with these, I think it also makes sense to do some... I was gonna say, be able to request some stuff, but I don't see the option here. Can't we do like the minimum inventory thing? Maybe she just requests it on her own? I don't know. Interesting. I was gonna say I'd like to have like a minimum of a bit of stone bricks, bit of cobblestone here. Oh good, you can drag things from JEI. I was just curious about that. And can you learn a stone brick recipe? You can. Okay, good. So we've got all the good recipes here, I just don't know about getting materials over here. I don't see a way to do that. What about at the sawmill? Maybe I'm thinking of it backwards? Like if I go to the warehouse, can I say minimum stock? No, it doesn't look like the shingles that I want. Yeah, I don't know. If you have any advice on that, I'd be curious to see what would work well. Basically a way to automate the sawmill and the stonemason to always be creating something and putting it in the warehouse. I just don't see where I'd put the minimum stock. Unless they just do it automatically and they just know to do it. We just finished the crusher research and unfortunately it takes iron. I always hate when it does that, but we should get one of these. There we go, 1 crusher. And then I'd love to be able to fit both the crusher and the Fletcher right by the sifter. Getting a little close to the edge over here, but I think we can maybe put one up on the hill and then one right down here next to it. Or actually, maybe the crusher can go right next to the mine, right here. Mine the cobblestone, then crush it down into gravel? That's my thought. So craftsmanship, masonry, crushes and grinds resources into finer materials. So that sounds right. Hopefully no more assumptions that are going to get us into trouble. We'll have to do a bit of cleanup, but this should work right around here because it's going to be like right inside this cave. Might even be able to cover up the cave somewhat. Yeah, I think that'll work. That way we get the crusher here, we get the Fletcher over here. Should be everything we need. All right, let's do it. Now we just need, let's take a look. This one, 30 minutes. I shall let you know once it's complete. Well, what's one more setback, citizen? You remember this? Outpost? Max citizens to 50? Well, I just finished research on a residence and noticed that our cap did not go up. And I can research that, it was just 64 stake, but if we look here, yeah, 25 out of 25, research at university. So we're stuck at 25, which is not good. I'm gonna have to reassign some people that are probably doing something I don't really need right now. Once we finish building stuff, that is, but I'm gonna start, well, I need more stake, but yeah, we'll start some research there. Like I said, what's one more setback? We're used to it, right? We solve problems. Here we go, a crushing feeling. We now have a crusher, and I don't think we can... Oh no, we do, we have a student. All right, let's bring a student over here, hire at this one, because I want to see if we can get it working. Custom recipe, clay into clay ball, gravel into sand, cobble into gravel. We want to prioritize cobble into gravel. Why is it 2 into 1? That's kind of annoying. Okay, so that's top priority. Crusher mode, gravel. Yeah. And once again, I don't see an option to like do minimum stock over here. Are you going to call for that? No requests yet. I did set, where, over here. I was able to do it here. We've got minimum stock. I put gravel and string mesh. So why can't I do it here? What happens if I give you 32 cobblestone? You gonna do something with that? Why won't you do work, Joaquin? I built this whole place just for you. We'll leave him be, see if he does anything with that. I also wonder, could it be that our courier is just like too busy? Because you can see the task list, there's a lot of stuff on here, but I can cancel some because I don't have them yet. So if we got rid of some of these... Oh, I see. So it's prioritizing fertilizer, which can be made at the crusher. So it's saying, bring us some fertilizer, the recipe for bone meal is with bone blocks, but I don't want to do that. I want that to be not a priority. Get rid of that. Stop adding it. It keeps adding it back. I need to think about that and see what our courier does. I guess for now, actually, let's disable everything except for that. Cobblestone into gravel. Quick as you like, Joaquin. Also, it looked like the research for the Fletcher's hut was done, so we can get that block now. Slowly but surely. I just realized we're getting prismarine stuff. Is that from the Fisher? Because that's kind of cool if we're just picking it up. Can we fit a Fletcher over here? And what new problems is that going to cause? Because we know it'll be something. Also, I want to check. 45 remaining. Jeez. Craftsman. What would a Fletcher be? Carpentry? Yeah, good. It's small. We'll just kind of tuck it back here somewhere. Looks good to me. Build! Alright, it looks like the mythical Fletcher's hut is done, and man, this is a really tiny little thing. There are no workers, but I think we can get somebody here. I just want to see... Okay, there it is. String mesh. We need string, obviously. Put that at the top. I refuse to be defeated by this, this mod pack. Okay, string. Have we been getting string from fishing, or do I just need to keep going to the spider spawner? I don't see any that we've been getting. I think I have a bit left over. We could at least use that for testing. Oh, geez. What are you? Drace. Karaki. Ooh. No time for that. I forgot to look. Can we do minimum stock over here? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so can we get some string? Or no, wait, I think I did use all of it because we had that research. Oh, no. Let's just check. Oh, good. We've got 6. Okay. And at the same time, I've slowed on building things, so as much as I hate to do it, because it seems so negative, Anna and Gray, you're actually doing a great job, but we're gonna fire you because we don't want you there. Hopefully she doesn't take a new job right away. Manage workers. Oh, she did. Where are you now? Let's see. It still says she's a builder. And that we have 4 out of 4 builders. Does she just take it, like, right back? She's like, you can't fire me. And I'm like, yes, I can. I'm in charge. I run the show over here. Yeah, she just took it right back. Building hiring mode default, automatic, manual. Maybe that. Then we fire quickly before she takes something else. Manage worker. There we go. Hire. Fletcher's hut. And then let's just see, is she gonna ask for... Ooh, there's no request anymore for the sifter thing. Is that good? What do you...
Good to see you.
String mesh, I'll work on it, yeah. That's what we're doing. I think we'll have to wait for morning. I don't know where Anna is. There we go, she's coming over. Well, don't you look cool? Got your Robin Hood hat, very nice. And... No, nothing about the restaurants. We're not talking about restaurants. Make me string mesh. You've got the crafting recipe, you need string. I will give you 1 because I'm worried about this going wrong. So there's a string. Make me a string mesh, please. Please? Pretty please? Open requests. 64 gravel, delivery of that. Not sure I know what's going on there. Oh, here we go. Requires string mesh. At Fletcher, awaiting material. String from warehouse number 2 in queue. So we did have string over there, I just didn't see it. So they are waiting for a delivery of string at the Fletcher. I'm learning to read this, kind of. And then at the Fletcher, they're going to make that and bring it over here. And then for this one, gravel, finished at the Crusher, is it? Delivery of gravel from Crusher. So the Crusher was working. Why wouldn't they show me? Joaquin, you did. Yeah, look at. Is it in your inventory? Oh, wait, there you are. She's here to pick it up. You got it. Okay, so I don't know what I was missing there. I guess maybe I couldn't do it manually or something, but look. She's bringing it over. Okay, so you just gave her gravel, right? Oh, she got 128 gravel. Look at that. Okay, now you, even though I gave you string, you're not going to do anything with that? I gave it to you. Yeah, it says there, string. All right, I'll take it back. Let's check again. This is so exciting. Delivery in progress. String, awaiting materials. Get out of the way, you guards. We're waiting for the courier. This is taking so long, and we're definitely not going past day 100 to make sure this is happening. It's day 100 when I say it's day 100, Heidi. I can bend a time at my will. Wait, where are you going? Oh yeah, string. Okay, so you're giving string there. Now you are going to use the string. Oh, they gave you 1 string. That's what I gave you, and you didn't care. Are you going to do something with the string? Ooh, I saw it. Where, get out of the way. Get out of the way. String mesh, it's in there. Oh my goodness, get out of my way. So now we just need to wait for it to be delivered. Ooh, and more is going on. Look, 128 cobblestone is being sent to the Crusher. So this, it all happens here. I don't know why you can only see it on the sifter area. Maybe because that's the end result. But it just kicked everything else off. Now the cobblestone is going to the Crusher to be crushed into gravel. The gravel is being brought here. And presumably... from the Fletcher. Can I bring it over? It's right here. It says number 6 in queue. Do you have it? Can I take it from you? They won't... Yeah, I can't see it. It's like in some hidden inventory. Let's move it up in the queue. Tasks. No, not here. Is it over here? Here we go. I want to prioritize this one. I don't see an option to do that. Maybe we can help with some of the other tasks. Yeah, I'm trying to get you a string mesh. They won't let me take... It's literally right next door. They won't let me pick it up, though. Oh, wait. Request pickup now. Come along and do a pickup shortly. Okay. Is this it? Are you grabbing it now? I shouldn't be this excited about something like this mundane-ish, but I mean, this has been a lot of work and I just want it to happen. Come on. Yes. Give her what she needs. Okay, that's your... Oh, yep, there we go. We're getting it. We're sifting. Get me iron! How long will that thing last? So we had 128 gravel, 1 string mesh. How long is that gonna work? Okay, I see the durability going down. 127 gravel. Now we wait. Infinite iron. Right, Braylon? Well, tomorrow, I guess. How do I tell if you're making good stuff? Did it say, like, chances of things? Oh, I didn't notice coal in there. Coal, flint, iron nuggets. That's pretty cool. Oh, there we go. So 4 gravel got us 1 flint. So, yeah, it's a low chance, it looks like, but luckily we've got lots of gravel to go through. And I'll be happy, honestly, if I just see 1 iron nugget. That will be my end game. What do you need? Everybody's asking about this restaurant. So that's a 200 days thing. It's not happening. Where are you going? Get back to work. Is it because it started raining? That's not an excuse. You've got a building. What are you doing? You're just staring off into the distance at nothing. Is your brain broken? Let me guess. You need to stop for a snack, right? Wait, what? Why are you going to the library? You're trying my patience, Braylon. The rain just stopped. If that was your excuse, it was. So why do you need to go to the library when it's raining? That doesn't make any sense. This is going on your performance review. Meanwhile, Anna's over here looking out the window. I miss my days as a builder. Fletching's not bad, but what about the upward mobility? Yeah, I might be losing my mind. Maybe. A little bit. Okay, now we've got a torch. I don't know where that came from. I want iron. Oh, here's the inventory. It's in the corner. I see. Over this way. Got it. Okay, so we'll check in there for iron. Well, we just finished our research, so does that mean we can get more citizens? May as well check while we're waiting for that single iron nugget. Hey, there we go. From 25 to 30. So how long have we... how long did it take me to notice this? Because if we already have 5, like, housing available... Yeah, I've done a lot of... I mean, I'm not going to complain. That's great that we can get so many new ones. But kind of annoying that I didn't realize it until we apparently already built 5 homes. Ah, well. Look! It's an iron nugget! Victory! Victory, Braylon! We've done it! We've automated iron! So what that it took a couple days to get a single iron ingot. I'm choosing to see this as a victory. Let's take off our mad scientist goggles too. There we go. Oh... So, we have our annoying crew that just keeps crowding us even though they're on loose formation. It took us a long time, and actually it's a bit longer than 100 days if I'm being totally honest with you. So, we'll still say 100 days, but yeah, it took a little bit longer. But my ultimate victory has been achieved. We got an iron nugget. And speaking of that, if we do 200 days, I'll be looking for all of your comments, like, really hard, because there is so much in this pack. If you have thoughts on, like, better automation, things to do to make people happier around here, buildings that I didn't build, or things that I'm doing wrong, especially if there's a way to speed up that iron production, I am all ears. I'd love to know how to do things better in this pack. Because it was my first time playing it, and I think I learned a lot. But there's got to be so much out there that I missed. That being said, I mean, I still think we did a great job. Look at all this stuff. We have food production between cows and potatoes and fish and leather and stuff. We've got all these residences, our town hall, bunch of builders, university for learning, protection through barracks and guard towers, warehouses and delivery systems, mines, foresters, restaurants. I mean, it's just... there's so much. And we didn't even scratch the surface. There's so much more that we can do. And look at all of that. So yeah, I had a great time. This was a great recommendation. I'm glad everybody was asking about this because I've been wanting to try it for a while. It just, you know, there's a lot to it. It took a lot to learn, so it took me some time. So if you did enjoy it, leave me likes on the video. That'll let me know if I should do a 200 days, and also leave me comments, because if I do, I'll need some feedback and some information about how to improve things around here. So once again, I hope you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed, but get out of the way, I'm trying to talk to the citizens. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed making it. As always, I'll leave you with a thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next one, citizen. Give me some personal space. Get out of my